Hello, everybody, and welcome to Marquee Gaming today. We are
Hi.
excited to be back and excited to play some D&D. Mike is very excited. It's great. I like to see that.
Liar.
um, and I mean, we're wearing our Spire technology shirts today. Mike and I are. I mean,
Yeah, the
we're,
boys
we're
are.
cool.
I'm wearing a necromancy for beginners shirt.
Girls decided to wear a cat and a necromancy shirt, so that's cool too. That's
It's a
pretty
great
fun.
cat shirt.
Yeah,
Pretty close. It's the same thing.
it
Same,
Yeah.
works.
same theme.
But we are back and ready for some more D&D today, following our Beacon babies as they continue to go through the world of Beacon. So we're going to do a few announcements quick before we get into the fullness of our session. But yeah, we'll start off with Rachel talking about her art.
Hi. Yeah, so I'm doing art on Mondays now. I switched over as of last week. So it's same time as what it used to be on Thursdays, 3:30 CST to 6 CST here on this channel. It's going to be fun. We both did that in sync.
We
That was
both
really
did that.
cute.
That was great. Didn't even plan it.
Because you guys are wearing the same shirt.
We're the same today.
Oh no, hive mind. Yeah, that's about all I have to say about it. I mean, I do D&D commissions a lot, and I'm probably gonna be drawing a shirtless man, so
Hey yo.
look forward to that.
So yeah, art
That's
with
in
Rachel, 3:30 CST tomorrow. Be there, and maybe Mike and I are like hive mind now because we're both DMs and playing in games each week. Mike, do you want to share about your channel a little bit?
Sure. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, as for some of you guys know, or any new followers, I am Michael. I play Renan on this channel, but I'm also a streamer, Bardic Dice. And we started our debut week last week for our new campaign called Dice Antics, where Mark and Rachel are a power duo and play in it, and we have another power duo, and we got to meet their characters, and it was so much fun, and just so much love. And thank you guys for everything going on. There's a lot of huge things going on for Dice Antics, and I'm super excited to bring it to you guys and give you guys more just excitement and more love and community, and it's all because of you guys, and just want to have so much fun. So it's gonna be Thursdays, 6:30 EST, and then I also variety stream Monday and probably Fridays from now on, more interactive stuff where chat can get involved and do some games and we'll play together. So yeah, we'll see. Thank you.
Yeah. So come and follow Bardic Dice, and come see us play
Yes,
some
I had
D&D
coffee
and have
today.
some fun times. So it's gonna be great. He's been a great support to us recently too, which is huge, and we're very thankful for Mike. So please show him some support as well from our community to him if you haven't already. Let's see, a couple things. Number one, Rachel has been hard at work editing some podcasts for us.
God.
We're working on getting a podcast up and going. So we have the YouTube already, which you guys can go subscribe to if you haven't already, and get caught up in any old sessions, because Twitch doesn't keep our sessions forever. So we have them up on YouTube, so you can go back and find them there. But there will be a podcast coming. We're waiting on some approvals from some things, and I mean, editing takes some time, so it's...
Yeah. We do have it on Spotify right now. If you search for Beacon Zora, it's on Spotify.
Sweet.
I'm waiting on approval for Apple right now, and I'm just kind of like slowly working my way through the episodes. So I have like all of our session zeros on Spotify right now, and over the next few weeks I'll be adding
And
more
they
and more.
sound amazing. I was listening to them going in and to from work. Oh, it's awesome. So
Awesome.
good.
It's so great.
Yay.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to listening to that at work, because I can listen to podcasts at work, so I'm going to just like hear my own voice all day. But it's going to help me plan for future sessions, which I'll enjoy. It's going to be weird listening to my voice at work, though. My coworkers are going to walk in and be like, what are you doing? But
It's the
Nothing.
weirdest thing to explain to people. Why is that you?
maybe.
Yes. Are you ready for a big explanation, or do you just want to like?
Hey, it could be promotion for the game, so there we go.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm
or you
looking
can just
forward
say
to
I
that.
really like how I sound. So. I don't listen to it all the
Yeah,
time.
I like the sound of my own voice. That doesn't sound conceited at all.
Nah.
So,
All the best pastors like listening to their own voices.
yeah. So true, yeah. um anyways, we also I just made a a Twitter handle for the stream as well. So just so people can connect that way as well, the Twitter handle is down below. It's Marquee Gaming TV, because apparently someone else had Marquee Gaming. So sad.
Sorry.
And it's okay though. So Marquee Gaming TV. So that way you can keep updated on anything with the stream. You can go follow us there. And I'm trying to remember, is there anything else we need to talk about? I remember. The Raya Insight. I think I figured out how this works now. If you are interested in getting the Raya Insight emote, and this is totally optional. You don't have to do this, but if you would like to get it, you can support the stream by donating 1,000 bits, and it should be unlocked to you if you're a subscriber. I don't know if it works if you're not a subscriber. I haven't seen anybody try that yet, but I know that if you're a subscriber and you donate 1,000 bits, it will be unlocked for you. So it is an option if you'd like to get it. Until we get more emote slots for our subscribers total, that's where it's going to be for now. So you have access to it, and that's how you can get it if you are interested in helping support us. But you guys can also support us just by being here. That's great. We appreciate you for being here and watching. You can hit that follow button for free, and you can be notified when we go live. And also, if you do have Amazon Prime, you have a free Twitch subscription that you can do each month for a streamer. So if you want to, you can use that for us or somebody else like Bardic Dice or any other streamer you want to promote, and just help them out because it's free and it's part of your Amazon Prime account. So it doesn't cost you anything extra, and it just helps out somebody else. So I'd encourage you to use that if you are not already. Yes, Rachel?
Hey, I thought it was something you said you wanted to talk about.
What do I want to talk about?
You said that, well, I'll just say it. So, if you guys end up, I know there's like a lot of artists in here.
There we go.
If anyone ends up drawing any like art from like just a Beacon's aura of the characters or anything, please tag me or Mark. You can either DM us, I guess on here, or you can DM it to me on Instagram. And we'll put it up on the break screen and shout you out and give you guys some attention.
Yes.
So
if you're interested in that,
letting you
I
guys
love that.
know, yeah.
feel free to do that. We'll
And
get
we
a little.
do have a hashtag Beacon's Aura on both Instagram and Twitter that's slowly starting to become a thing.
You can definitely put it on there, but also send it to me because I don't trust hashtags.
Oh man,
fair.
conspiracy theories. Okay.
I don't trust that.
So
Yeah,
yeah.
I really want to see some. So please send them
Mhm.
in.
So yeah, we'll post your art in our break screen and do a little slideshow of all your beautiful art skills. So that'd be great if you guys want to do that. Let's see. That I think is everything, since Rachel reminded me on that last part. I think that's all the important things we need to talk about. So we can jump into today's Beacon's Aura session now. Let's start with a quick recap, just to remind everybody where we're at and catch anybody up who might be behind. Our four players, we have Karis, Mithranon, and Raya, who are all individuals who received injections from the company Spire Technologies. It was made by them. But recently they found themselves kidnapped by this group known as the Rejects, who had taken them outside of the main city, and they plan on taking the three of them now to their leader, whose name is Colum. And he originally was going to be coming to there, but apparently something has caused him to not be able to join them, and now they will begin to travel to where Colum is. There was one stop they got to make along the way. Karis had noticed that a bite mark she'd received from some walking corpses might be spreading a little bit now. It's a little uncertain. So they plan to stop at a medic along the way just to get that checked out before they go. So as the players were leaving that morning, they walked maybe an hour-ish or so when Raya had felt a buzz in her pocket where her phone had been, and she realized that she just got to the edge of the phone reception and received a text message from an unknown number stating that there was a mission for them to go to the tower So they assumed it was from their boss at Spire Technology, Avdo Stokes, and sent a message back, SOS Colum.
But I forgot to send the direction we're going.
So,
Okay.
so
At least he knows, though. You know.
And hopefully cell towers are a thing. Yes, hopefully.
So
satellite connections, everything's
Right.
still up.
yeah, totally.
That's what we're hoping for.
Where's my iPhone? You know,
Yeah, hopefully.
or find my iPhone, whatever that app is. But yes, that's where we'll pick up.
Findmybeaconbabies.com.
Yes. So our players begin to walk. They're going westward, and they're traveling. So anything you guys would like to do on your journey? You have at the head of the group, you have Roden, who is taking the lead, and at the back of the group, kind of watching over, is Carter.
I can't wait to see where Kara's lines up.
We're just kind of keeping an eye on her. Yeah, I mean, I think at the beginning, like when they first started walking, she was like still really mad seeing Colum's face. So there was probably like she probably just like maybe was behind everybody besides Carter, I guess, if he's taking the back, like kicking some rocks or something as she's walking. But I think after a while, I don't know how long it's been, I think I would be calmed down at least a little bit.
All right. Anything else you guys are doing?
Trying to make sure I'm really noticing surroundings and like keeping track, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. So you're keeping watch. Do you want to give me a survival roll just to see how well you keep track of everything?
Okay.
I'm going to put some music on. I forgot to open up Foundry, so you guys can probably connect now since I...
Okay.
Just
I was
opened
wondering
it.
why
Yeah.
that wasn't opening.
It's like Foundry's down, guys.
It is
I
not
was like
down.
Trying to
figure
stay
out.
cool on stream, but
It is not down. I just did not open it yet, so...
nice. Okay.
It is open now. You should be able to connect to it.
Okay.
Cool. I got a 13, by the way.
A 13. Okay. That's not terrible. 13 is not terrible. I mean, you have a general
it's
sense
not
of
like-
direction you're going, so it's not bad.
Okay. That's better than like a 2, I suppose. I shouldn't complain.
Yes. It's over 10, which is a good thing usually. But you are walking and walking, keeping track of where you're going. You are not in a major city part. It's more of just kind of like sparse homes from time to time that you kind of see, and they're more spaced out than you're used to. And you're just kind of walking through these back
Whoa.
roads right now. You are clearly well outside the main populous area of the city.
Okay. Have we been that much like that before, if that makes sense?
Not too much. When you went out kind of where Helen was a while back, that was sort of like this, where if you got really far out, it kind of got a little more sparse like this, but this is maybe even a little more sparse than that.
Okay. I think eventually after Karis has calmed down a little bit, she'll actually kind of like walk up quicker to Roden
Okay.
and hey Kelly, I can hear your mouse moving around and clicking.
Sorry.
That's okay. I just want
Here,
to let you know.
I'm trying to get Foundry working. Sorry.
Cool.
Okay.
I was like, what is that noise?
Kara's is kicking so many sticks.
So
Yeah.
many rocks.
She's so mad.
Yeah, so she seems to have like kind of like shaken off whatever was mad at her, like she was mad at for the moment. And I think she'll actually loop her arm through his like she normally does, and I want to see how he reacts.
Okay. So he will kind of look down as you loop your arm in, and he looks at you and just gives you a smile.
I don't know if he'd be defensive. So
Passive
she'll be
aggressiveness. I love it.
so she'll be like, I didn't run away last night.
I'm glad about that.
Mm-hmm.
Have you changed your mind?
No.
Ah, I see.
But hey, I have a plan. I have a plan for this, okay?
What is your plan?
Okay. So, I'm coming with you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you think something that I think is dumb, and I think something that you think is dumb, right?
I guess.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So, what if this... Wait, how many days does it take to get there?
I mean, with this, it might take 2 to 3. That's my guess.
2 or 3. Okay. Can we make it take 4?
Take 4 days?
Yeah.
Give me a persuasion roll.
Really?
With disadvantage.
11.
No, we must not delay and keep Colum waiting.
Okay. Well, I figured it was worth a shot. So, how about instead of us getting super mad at each other, let's, like, both try and talk to the other one and, like, listen. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm listening to you. And I hope
Like,
you're listening to me.
I mean, kind of. It's just like whenever I was saying stuff yesterday, you kept getting mad that I wasn't agreeing with you, and I was getting mad that you weren't agreeing with me. And that's not how we do things normally, Rod, and we normally listen to each other.
I mean, listen doesn't mean agree necessarily.
Or even get mad, I guess, is what I'm saying.
I'm just saying this is how it's going to be. I can't change that.
Well, it's just like, I don't know. I'm just you let's try not to get mad at each other and try and at least listen to the other person saying and like think about it. Like not just completely reject it. You know what I mean?
Well, I hope you will listen to me and your friends as well. You seem a bit resistant to it.
I mean, you know why, right? I feel like I've explained that pretty good.
Yes. Well, it will be a matter of time until you will be convinced. So.
But yeah, okay, whatever. But what I'm saying is, I want you to promise me that you'll think about what I'm saying at least, and not just completely dismiss it.
Okay, I will think about it.
Really?
Yep.
Insight.
Sure.
Is he lying to me? Oh, Karis. 7.
7. Yeah, you believe him.
Okay.
Wait,
And
can
she'll
we-
like. Oh, sorry.
Can anyone? And is anyone overhearing this conversation or no?
Yeah, I was gonna say Renan would be trying to eavesdrop on things.
Me too.
You guys
I'm
can
trying to, like,
both give me
casually-
perception rolls to see how much you can hear.
She's probably not trying to be crazy sneaky either. Like she's.
Yeah, just give me perception roll.
Yeah. So.
Thought I lost my dice.
15.
15. Yeah, you can hear this.
Can I insight him just to see if he's
16.
You can do it with disadvantage because you're behind him.
okay?
Right,
Oh,
insight.
19 on the first roll. 8 on the second.
Hi, insight.
Insight.
Roll.
Oh, I have 5 insight now. Okay. Oh yeah, I do.
Your wisdom went up, so.
Oh my god. 13. I got 13.
Okay. Yeah, I
How's
mean,
he seem?
it's like he's pretty much telling the truth.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
The inflection in your tone is like the.
I mean, you're not 100% certain, but like it sounds kind of like he's telling the truth.
Okay.
Did you get something, Renan?
I got 16 on perception. I'm not doing the insight for that.
Okay, but yeah, you can hear it. But you continue to talk with him. You believe him, Karis.
Okay. So, she'll be like, kind of give him like a side eye too, and be like, okay, and like, what's up with this whole like look thing you got going on?
I mean, just after everything happened, started to change appearance a bit.
No, I mean, like, you even, like, your hair's all, like, in your face. Like, you really need a haircut, by the way. And you're, like, wearing your hood. And, like, you're, like, all, like, in the shadows. Like, why are you doing that?
I mean, do you want to give me a haircut?
Yes, please.
Okay, so maybe when we go to the medic, you can give me a haircut there.
Okay.
And it's cold. Why wouldn't I have my hood up?
I don't know. I just feel like I'm kind of leaning into the kidnapper vibes a little bit too strong.
Oh. I'm not trying to.
I love Karis.
I'm just saying.
I'm more of a delivery man right now than anything.
Ooh.
No. Karis actually is like, yeah, okay. Doesn't that feel weird to you?
No.
Why, hey, Roden, why are sometimes you're really nice and sometimes you say really mean things?
What have I said that's mean?
Well, like when we were talking and then you were like, get back to work. Or you were like, haha, we killed all those Spire guys and it was funny.
Well, you were fighting me before. So, yes, I got frustrated. And the Spire people, they think they know better. And they think that they can attack us and kill us. So I feel like it's justice.
Roden? They were, trying to literally save you.
They're mistaken then. If they think taking me from my mission I'm on is saving me, they are very wrong.
Insight roll on that. Does he actually believe it, or is he just spouting out?
Disadvantage because you're behind.
Can I do it too, please?
You can, but
Sick.
Yeah.
Brennan's at disadvantage, so
Yeah, sick.
yeah, it's hard to tell.
Yes. 20.
You believe him.
Like he believes it?
You believe it, yeah.
Okay. What did he say? I don't even remember. I was so excited I rolled a good insight.
That they were mistaken in taking him from it. If they think that's saving him, like from his mission, so.
Oh, right. I mean, I guess it's just like if someone is, even if they are mistaken and they're trying to save you, I just think it's really weird that you would laugh about that. Like, I don't think you would ever do that before.
Well, I guess it's funny more because they thought they were gonna wipe us out. And they ended up being the ones who lost. It's arrogance, honestly. It's good that you're free of Spire.
I mean, I like Mr. Shaw. It was good when he was there. He was really trying hard to help you, Roden. Like, even if you think he was wrong.
Well, maybe if
You're like,
he can be convinced, he could become a strong ally of Colum as well.
did you know he knew him?
He did?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
I don't know how well he knew him.
Well, maybe that will make it easier.
She looks like she's about to have a huge outburst, but she's like... she, like, yanks on his arm a little bit, like...
Just...
Brennan's just in the back.
But yeah, you guys keep walking. All right.
Yeah, Renan is specifically focused on keeping, like, kind of took us one step to the side so he can kind of see the whole group while we're doing this. Not to get away, but still be like inside of Carter or whatever. Was kind of staying back when Karis was with Carter to make sure he didn't do anything, because I don't know, he's starting to like him, but he still doesn't trust him. And then specifically though, he's watching between Carter and Roden for specific moments to try and see and understand what is them being brainwashed and what is genuine. How much of that do they believe, and how much is it that they've been told to believe? So he's really trying to, like, not look around his surroundings, but look at individually both of them to find, like, different weaknesses on, like, cracks into who they really are versus what this is, or that's his perspective on it.
Okay. You can give me an insight roll.
Still a disadvantage, or
Give me one at disadvantage and one regular.
so yeah, that's a 5 at disadvantage.
Okay, so you can't tell for Roden.
And a 10 at regular.
Okay. And, I mean, Carter being behind you, just he's very stone-faced. It's hard to get much out of him. So.
You sleep well, buddy?
Just kind of glances at you and then just keeps looking around.
Yeah, me too. Those cots are really uncomfortable.
But yeah, you keep walking and walking.
Oh, I want to ask one more thing. It's quick.
Yes.
How long were we out that one night?
Well,
Like
you were out
after the
about a whole day there.
whole day?
Yes. It's usually what happens with injections. It can take it out of you sometimes, especially after your second dose.
Yeah, you're not supposed to do that, you know.
You're fine.
You're supposed to do 2 at a time.
We can't waste that many. One seems to suffice.
Do you remember what the number was?
No.
Dang it, I forgot to check. Okay.
Yeah, we just grab one and use it.
Can I, like, am I hearing this right? This is like a normal
Yeah,
conversation.
you can hear it.
I guess I'm gonna ask them, or Roden. I think how to phrase this. Do you guys now make your own injections, or are you still taking them from Spire?
Oh, we had to take them from Spire. We don't know how to make
How
them.
are you getting? Are you getting so many?
Well, when we were taken, kind of mentioning Carter and Roden, there was a bunch raided from the facility that we were at. So we just
And
been
do you have
keeping
like?
those.
Do you just keep raiding more, or is that your only supply as of right now?
Well, once we run out, then we'll have to find more.
Does it get harder to find more? Like progressively more difficult?
Sometimes.
I
Depends
feel like
on.
Spire's security would get better, but maybe not. I don't know.
Well, not when they lose everybody. Probably be easier now.
True. Morbid.
Too soon.
And do you guys typically, you know, do you take them from the actual Spire like base, or where do you get them from usually?
Well, I haven't been on a raid specifically myself, but I mean, we were at that lakeside facility, so I think that's been pretty much abandoned at this point, though.
Got it. Is everyone given an injection? Everyone who joins?
Everybody has received one, yes.
Yeah, because Colum can only control the injection people. Why would we need a second one? Like, I already blow people's heads up, Roden. I don't really want to blow people's heads up more than I already do.
Well, you'll be useful.
Yeah,
if you
what's
can
the
blow
benefit
people's
of a
heads up.
second injection?
More power. I received a second one. And that's how I became like this.
Can I insight that?
Sure.
Raya
I want to see if that's like, I want to see if that's like his only, like if it's like something more nefarious maybe, or if it's actually more powerful.
We're so confused.
Ren's sitting
We're
here
very
like,
confused.
you know, you gave us our 3rd injection, right?
True.
20.
Okay. I mean, he seems to be telling the truth to you. So.
But like, is there like more? Like, obviously, it is more power. But can I tell if there's like more behind it? Like, if it would be like easier to control, or if there's something he's like hiding from us? I guess with that.
You don't sense anything.
You might not know. I guess.
Yeah, it seems weird. Like, does everyone get 2?
Or 3 in this case.
When we have extra, we give out what we can. Everyone needs at least 1 though.
I mean, I don't want more after this.
Well,
How many has Colum had? You know.
I don't know.
Did he get more than 3?
I have no idea.
So like Steve had one back there because he was really nice. He was guarding our window.
Oh yes. Yep. Everybody gets 1.
Do you know what? Did he manifest anything like we did?
He hasn't shown anything too major.
Oh, poor Steve. Okay, gotcha.
It's
He's good at watching windows, though.
It is unfortunate, though. Some people do die when they receive their dose.
How many? Or is it like the percentages? Percentage.
It sounds like in the early days more did. It's less now.
That's what Mr. Shaw said. He said that they had a bunch of people die at first because they didn't know how to. They put too much stuff in. I don't know what stuff.
Interesting.
And then they put in less stuff, and now more people are okay.
Well, glad they figured it out for us. So,
Where are we? Like, are we just in the middle of nowhere, or are we like?
are you asking me or are you asking Roden?
Let's ask Roden. Let's see if he.
He just looks at you, just like, yes, intentionally so. When you remain hidden.
Is there a lot of activity out here, or is it pretty?
It's most times very calm.
How far have you been in the outskirts?
Like I said, I've been to the edge.
And how far past the edge?
Not too far.
Hey, is that darkness guy? Is he a dragon?
Like in the
Zangool?
sense that we. Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah, that guy.
No.
Huh?
Does he look like a person?
Yeah, kind of.
Can he
Like
fly like a dragon? Like he looks sort of like a dragon.
No, he looks sort of like a big Dracto.
A big Dracto.
Yeah, like a big human-sized
Gross.
Dracto.
And he talks?
Oh.
Does he talk normally, or does he talk like in your head or something?
I mean, he can talk normally, yeah.
Can you like
Can.
close your
Yeah.
eyes and talk to him like, "Hey, what's up, darkness guy?"
Hello, darkness.
And
my
he'll
old
like
friend.
talk to you.
That's not how I do things, no.
How do you do it?
I mean, occasionally there'll be like a moment that I'll hear a word in my dreams or something. But most of the time I just do what Colum tells me to do.
Hey guys, I don't think he's a dragon. I whispered to you too.
That's great insight. Good
Yeah,
job.
we know.
And Rod just kind of rolls his eyes
do
at
you
you.
know if the Dracto... So do you know if the Dracto that we see normally are connected to him somehow? Like, genetically?
I mean, I think they're sort of his kind. They're just very weak and sort of wild.
Do you know if they're intelligent?
No, they're not intelligent. Like they're wild animals, basically.
So your darkness guy wouldn't be mad if I blew up their heads like a lot.
If you want to, go ahead.
I mean, I already did.
Really impressive, actually.
Well,
I didn't mean to. It just happens.
I guess he will decide what you do now.
It's like we have a really good conversation going, and then okay. She takes like a really deep breath.
Is your arm still linked in his, by the way?
Yep.
Okay.
Hey, your birthday's in a few days.
Oh, yeah.
How many days?
Let me look at my calendar.
Ooh,
You,
fancy.
you was
Do you guys celebrate birthdays here?
at the arena? Yeah. Yeah,
No,
like
I'm
a really
here. I'm
big
here.
We
party.
need to stop this to figure out our birthdays then, guys.
No, I don't mean in the arena. I mean like with the rejects. Do you guys celebrate birthdays?
No, that doesn't matter.
Question ever. Do you guys
I
get the
wanna
day
know.
off or?
Cake. You guys don't celebrate birthdays? That's kind of sad.
Doesn't really matter right now.
Bummer.
Why would you celebrate birthdays at war? But it's about a
Because
week.
you're going to turn
It's fun.
18.
It doesn't matter anymore. But it's about a week away.
Week away. Okay. It matters, by the way, Roden.
If you say so.
Like, you kind of matter as a person if you don't remember that.
I do. I know I matter.
Hey, sorry, I'm gonna get up really fast. My cat is sobbing at the door and it's distracting me. Even though the door's
Okay.
open, she just doesn't know it. So hold on.
Sounds good.
Sobbing at
Sobbing at the door. I don't understand that. I love it.
Anyways.
I need a cat.
Yeah, you guys gonna keep walking?
Yep.
Okay. So you walk for a little while longer. It's about maybe an hour-ish more or so, give or take. But you eventually start walking down a path through some really overgrown trees, and there's lots of brush kind of on the sides of this dirt path you're going down. And it almost looks sort of like an old farmhouse or something like that you kind of see in the distance that you begin to approach. There's a barn that looks like it's got some repairs that have been put over some holes that maybe fell through in the roof. And yeah, those autumn colors are really beautiful. The trees are all orange and red and yellow and looks really nice. But you eventually walk up this path and you see a few people who are kind of working and patrolling, watching out, and they see Roden approaching and they just give him like a nod. And he begins to take you. There's like a garage or a shed type building that's a little bigger, kind of off to the side of the building. And he starts walking you over there, and he's like, "Okay, we'll take you to the medic. We'll get you checked out, and you can give me a haircut if that's what you decide."
Yeah.
Brennan reaches up to his hair, kind of touching the uneven lengths, being like, "Good luck, buddy."
She like glances over at you. She's like, "You gave me a lot to work with, Red."
No, it's great. I love it. It's amazing. I'm sorry.
All right. So you go in through. It's got like a, like the garage door type thing. So it's got that in the front that's open right now. And as you look in, you see something that's quite strange to you. It looks like a gigantic tortoise shell that's standing there. It's pretty tall, about 6 feet tall, looking like tortoise standing on two legs. Just kind of like over top of a bench. From what you can see, it only has one arm as well.
This is the medic.
No, this is my favorite NPC. in Naruto.
Mark, is this what you meant by your comment the other night?
Yeah, this is what you're gonna be mad at me about, Rachel.
For context, don't hate on me, everybody. But last night, or no, 2 nights ago, Mark was like, Rachel, in this session, you're going to hate me a little bit. And I've been racking my brain trying to figure out, and it's because I just am not a fan of the turtle race. And please don't hate me, it's just an opinion, okay? I just don't like it. So that's just what it was.
So yeah, you see this humanoid turtle guy just kind of hunched over a table with one arm. It's just the right arm that's
Have we
looks
ever
to be
seen
doing
anything
something.
Like this before?
You have never seen anything like this before. You've seen turtles before, but you've never seen this before.
Have we seen like stuff in books and stuff? Like, have we seen like any, like, heard of this before?
A humanoid turtle man? No. This is very strange.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Is he wearing a bandana?
And he said his
Okay.
back turned to us.
He kind of like hears you coming in, turns and looks, and
Goes on guard.
what?
Goes on guard.
Okay.
And like, ah.
And you look, and there's just like on the shell, there's just scratches all over it, like big like scratches all over the arm that you can see. That's just got like the forearm showing, has got big scars on it, and the face turns, and there's like scars all over the face as well. He's wearing like a black beanie hat that's kind of folded up on the ends, just sitting on its head. And he turns back and he looks and just like, hello.
We're all there, right? I'm here too.
Yeah, you're
I'm
all
like
there.
looking at Roden, like, is this supposed to happen? Type of look.
And Roden says, this is Brooks. He's our medic. And he turns around and smiles and just says, hi, I'm Brooks. What's your name?
I'm
How
Karis.
tall is this turtle man?
Like 6 feet tall. Very bulky,
6
too.
feet tall?
Yeah, very bulky. You'd guess probably...
I'm not...
You'd guess probably 400 plus pounds. He's a big guy.
Wait, but it is a 6 foot... I don't know how I feel
He's a
about
6 foot turtle man.
He's a 6 foot turtle man.
Buffed up turtle man. Okay. All right.
Yeah, the one arm that he does have looks like it's pretty muscular. The legs are pretty muscular.
Bulked up 6 foot turtle man. Okay.
Ren's still in. What's happening? Oh,
I guess
am I dreaming?
I'll just say hello.
Hi. Ron just says, so, Brooks, my friend Karis here, has a bit of a possible...
Best friends, thanks.
Best friend Karis here has a bit of an infection, possibly from a bite from some of those dead walkers.
I think I'm turning into a tree.
A tree, you say? That sounds weird.
Is this your real body? Like, did you get turned into this?
Oh, you know,
Does
I've
the
always
tree
been a
bite
turtle,
you?
man. Call me a turtle.
Did you get an injection and turn into a buff turtle?
Nope.
It
I
just
got-
comes out of her mouth.
I got the injection after being a turtle.
So are there people like you all over?
Not here.
Where are you from? Exactly.
Were you brought here too?
Yeah, it's the strangest thing. And Ron's just like, hey, let's just focus on the arm. And he's like, oh, okay.
Dude,
yep,
look,
yep,
we've
yep.
never met a turtle before. Turtle, this is a big thing, Rod. And like, you gotta give us a second, all right?
Ron's just like, I didn't meet a turtle before this either, but we gotta take care of business. We can't keep Colum waiting. And Brooks is just
we
like,
can't let it.
understandable. Let me take a look. Come on, have a seat over here.
Okay.
And I'll look at Rodden and say, possibly it can't hurt while we can talk while he's checking her out, right?
As long as he's working,
That's not wasting
it's
time.
fine.
So I'll turn back to Brooks and just say, so Brooks, I'm sorry, where did you say you were from? Are there people like you?
Are you sitting down, Karis?
Yep.
And pull up your sleeve a little bit. Or you can pull it out of the coat you're wearing or something so you can get a good look at it.
I probably have to unwrap myself, like my little shawl thing, and then like roll up my sleeve.
Okay. So he kind of like gets down on one of his knees and just has his one arm that he brings up. And there's like a magical blue hand that kind of grabs the underside of your arm, is like holding it steady. as he's doing
whoa,
this.
whoa.
Wait, what is going on? I'm so confused!
Oh, don't worry about that. Just my magic hand to help me out.
You can do magic hands? That's really cool.
Couldn't do it before the injection, though.
I can't do magic hands.
Well, maybe someday.
You think?
You never know.
I can do
Now
sparkles.
let me take a look at you.
Renan slowly casts dancing lights, like once at a time, like to circle around to give him light to look at the
Oh,
arm.
wow.
just
Thank
to help
you
out.
for that. That actually helps a lot. And he'll
So,
take a look.
Brooks, you didn't answer my question. Are there people like you, or where'd you come from?
Just says,
I love
yeah, I mean, there are others like me back home.
Where's home?
I don't remember. Where is it?
Can I insight him?
Yeah.
You don't remember where your home is?
It's been a while.
I'm thinking he was kidnapped.
Do we
I kinda
remember
wanna.
where we're
Ooh,
from? I don't think that's come up either, right? Else, like, would I know where we come from?
Yeah, hold on. What did you say, Kelly?
Sorry.
Oh, I got a 22.
20 for insight?
22 insight.
Yeah. I mean, he seems to be telling the truth. He seems very straightforward. Yeah,
Okay, I'll say, where?
and Mike, you remember there's like stories of the Silvercrest Woods is where your people are from originally.
Okay, so we know where we're from. It's not like we forget when we got here. or anything.
Vaguely, at least.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You don't. And also, you don't remember. Are you? Do you remember like being a kid or growing up or anything like that?
Like,
Yeah, I mean,
Emily.
I lived as a Roman warrior before, going around and killing everybody in my path. I was pretty vicious back in my younger days, but then I came here and now I'm a medic.
Okay.
Wow.
The terror of a giant turtle man killing everyone, just watching over me.
And as you kind of look around too, you see in one of the corners there is like a big long sword. It's huge and it looks like it would weigh a lot of. And there's also a rifle that's kind of leaned up to next to that.
A what?
A
Sorry.
rifle.
You cut out a rifle.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So he's got a big sword and a rifle that are kind of in the corner.
Like Buster Sword level?
Like what?
Final Fantasy
Like
sword.
a Buster Sword?
I mean,
Yeah.
you could imagine it's kind of like Final Fantasy. It's pretty big for people your sizes.
Noise.
I'll eye the sword nervously, like a. Kind of just let him
So
work.
one day you were like, you know what? I'm
Yep.
tired of killing people. I just want to look at their tree bite marks.
And he just says, well, I was just going around and slicing everything up that needed to be sliced up, anything that threatened me. But all of a sudden, one day, there was like a strange orange circle that appeared and started pulling me through, and I grabbed onto a tree and was holding on, and I started to go through, and then it closed and I lost my arm. And that's how I ended up here.
Wait, what?
They gave me an
You-
injection right after that. I was furious. I was so mad. I would have sliced up everybody. But that injection, ever since then, my whole world's been changed. And now, I'm pretty cool. Take it easy.
So
Were
you can
you-
do. Sorry.
All three of us are like, ah.
Yeah.
We have a lot of
We have
questions.
so many
But
questions.
he's
for
like,
this
he
turtle,
like has
man.
the magic hand under yours, and he's like examining it and kind of like looking at it. And then he gets up and walks over. To
So were you brought to the rejects to get the serum, or who gave you the
Did they
serum?
find you?
oh yeah, they're the ones who brought me through. It seems like they had the portal thing that opened up, and I came through and injected me, and now I'm here.
I like look over at Roden.
He just shrugs at you
Portal from where? Where were you?
wherever I was
Here?
from.
He doesn't remember.
So you like lost your memory after you came to the portal?
No, I just don't think I was very smart back then. Got a lot smarter now.
Oh.
I mean, I had to learn their
Oh.
language and everything, and learn about medicine.
How long ago was that?
Oh, it's been maybe a year.
You learned how to speak and medicine and all that stuff in a year?
I got real smart.
I'm gonna eye Karis's arm like nervously.
Yeah, we're like, oh.
We thought you had a little more training than that, but okay.
Pulled out a saw. Yeah, I think I know what to do.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Amputations, the answer.
Well, it looks like it's gotta be amputated.
That's what he keeps the Buster sword for. Still, amputation.
He comes back and gets down like on the knee again and starts looking. He's like, and you got this on your wrist here. What's this? Another bite or a scratch or something?
No, that one is okay. It is my markings. I'm like showing this,
Yeah.
and I like show him like there's one on my chest. And
Yeah,
it's
where are
where
these from?
where my magic comes from.
You have magic too?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see. What do you guys do? High five. He holds up his hand. There we go. That's what you guys do when you're excited, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm still getting used
Yeah,
to some of
that's a
the
pretty good
cultural
one.
differences.
What do you do when you're excited?
I mostly just cut people up, and then I would just sit around and kick around at their head or something for a while. That's what I used to do when I was having a good time.
Okay, well.
Speechless.
Karis's arm. What do you see about it? Is there anything that alarms you in your experience?
Hold on a second. Or
Work for
the
you?
wrong hand. Hold on a second. And like the magic hand kind of lets your hand go or your arm go, and he walks over again to like a notebook that he has, and he starts looking through it and just says, yes, as I thought. This looks very similar to something that was found. We call it rot root.
Root rat? Or
Rot root. Sorry, is my accent a little thick?
No, it's perfect. We just never heard of it. Well, is that
I've heard of
curable? Was it bad?
Does this mean I'm gonna turn into a tree? I've been thinking that this whole time.
Well, I'm wondering if it
Everyone's
means you're
telling
gonna
me I'm
die.
not going to. What?
Well, the rot root, what it does is it kind of finds like gardens and stuff, and it saps the life out of things and destroys them, and they rot. That's why we call it rot root.
So, what does that mean for Karis?
I don't know. I hope she doesn't die. She's a nice girl.
I like look back over.
Okay. Calm down. You haven't like died or like it's not getting progressively worse. So, Brooks, like, so I'm a healer, and
Oh, you can heal too?
oh, you're a healer too. Oh, that's kind of cool. Like, what kind of? Sorry, not important. Her right now.
Oh, yes.
I healed her immediately, and it seemed to stop spreading. Do you think it's held in place, or do you think it's going to progressively get worse and just slow down?
I mean, I'm not super familiar with this rot root. It's something new we kind of discovered. We usually burn it if we find it in the ground. We dig up the dirt patch we want to plant something in, and then we go ahead and we find if there's rot root, and we destroy it. We cut it up, burn it, and then we hope it doesn't come back. Sometimes it does, but you never know. But I mean, maybe this will. He kind of walks over to a bunch of ingredients that he has, and there's a whole bunch that's like lined in these jars, and he pulls a bottle of something over. There's like a whole jar full of something. It's this green liquid with big chunks sticking out of it. It looks like it's got like little pieces of bark or something that are inside of it, and just like, oh, you could try drinking this and maybe it will help you. I don't know, but usually it does something good for
what is
people.
that?
Just a little
What is
brew I
it?
make, you know.
What's it made out of?
Just little pieces of grass and plants I find around here. Trees. Usually the natural stuff really helps people. I think there's a little bit of special stuff that comes from me personally that helps make it so that, yeah.
Can I? What kind of special stuff?
I don't know, like my special hand over here, like glowy power stuff.
Okay. Mark, you have made 2 potions now that have made me like, excuse me, what?
Like nervous to say the least. Like I wouldn't drink that.
He kind of brings it over and hands it to you, Karis, and like, drink up.
Wait, okay, I have a lot of questions.
What? What is your question?
Oh, well, okay, wait. First of all, so why would there be this thing if the undead tree person bit me? Like, why would that happen? I don't get it. We saw like black things on their teeth, and they had twigs on them sometimes.
I mean, maybe instead of being twigs, it was root, and it's rot root.
I think Kara's those. Remember those bushes things that we fought? I think those turned those humans undead.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I thought that when you got bit, then you would slowly turn into a tree that attacked people.
Or maybe you died first and then turned into that.
And he kind of walks over, and there's a saw. He pulls up. I could always try amputation if you don't want to drink it.
Aww.
I mean, no, I'm okay with drinking it. I was just really confused. Like, you literally just told me I might die, so...
You gotta ease into it with her. You'll learn.
Oh.
It's fine. She's really...
You might be okay
What? I really
if you
would.
drink this. If you don't, maybe
mind
you'll die. Better?
Okay.
Is that
Do you mind
better?
if maybe
really good.
do you mind if maybe I just try it first just to see? I don't know.
I'm okay. I'll just try it. It's not a big deal.
I mean, it usually
I'd rather...
usually takes a day for me to make one of those, so if you drink it, I'll probably be tomorrow that I'll have to make another one for her.
Okay.
I think she'll be okay.
How much is how much like potion is it? It's like a jar, or is it like a little like shot almost?
It's maybe like an 8-ounce jar of something.
It's not too much.
It's too much. If it was a shot, I'd be like, okay, just take it quick. But that's like a decent amount.
It's like what, a vial or
Coffee.
something? Yeah.
Okay, so I just drink this thing then, and I will feel better?
That's the hope.
Okay.
I don't know. This whole rot root stuff is very confusing, but this usually helps
Yeah.
people.
So, has anyone been fully cured from rot root before they've been...
I've never
Either
seen a
killed or
person with
turned
rot
into-
root. Just plants.
Oh.
And what happens to the plants?
They die unless we cut out the rot root first.
How do you give this to a plant?
I never gave this to a plant.
Like put it on the soil?
Oh, so you've never given this to someone for rot root before? This is just a Hail Mary?
What's
Like
a
a
Hail
test?
Mary?
An old tradition where...
also
yeah,
good.
anyways, it's the last minute thing.
You see? So you've never, this is like a test, right? It's like a trial.
Hey, I'm just saying. Usually this makes people feel better.
I mean, I can take
There's
it.
always
It's not a
plan
big
B.
deal.
Holds up the saw again.
No, that's okay. I'll just drink this.
All right. He tosses it over on his workbench. You hear just clatter onto the pile of stuff there. Sounds good.
Is it bloody? Is the saw bloody?
No, it's not bloody.
He at least knows to clean his
That was the
instruments.
detail I needed to know.
It's for
Okay, I'll-
flavor and seasoning if you don't
I
clean
don't
it
think he's a
all.
real doctor, so I don't know about.
I'll drink it.
Ron's just like, I never said he was a doctor. He's a medic.
Okay. Alright.
Did he react? Did Roden or Carter react at all when he's like, "Yeah, you might die"?
They don't seem concerned.
Interesting.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I will drink it.
So you grab it.
Can
Yeah.
Okay.
actually can I inspect it first just to see what I see about it? If there's anything.
Sure. Give an investigation check.
I'm like starting to do this, and you just like.
Hold
I'm
on.
like, wait. Okay. Let's see. Oh, investigation, you said?
Mm-hmm.
18.
Okay. I mean, it's hard to tell everything that's in there, but you see like little, very fine pieces of like plants and little chunks of bark, and it looks like it's made up of water too in there, and it just looks like it's all kind of mixed together. It's almost like if like a kid grabbed a bunch of stuff from their backyard and threw it all together into a jar
Like
of
mud
water.
pies.
Yeah,
Mud pie.
it's kind of what it
Is
reminds
that
you
what I
of.
used to make stuff?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. Doesn't seem like anything. I don't recognize any of the plants crushed up, but there's nothing that like seems bad about it, right?
I mean, it's hard to tell with how finely they're all cut up, but nothing stands out to you. There's not like anything alarming in it from what you can see.
Okay, I'll give it back to Karis and just say, I think it's all right, but
Bottoms
Trying to
up.
guess.
With my hands glowing, ready to heal if anything happens.
It's poison or something. Okay, I'll just drink it. Yeah.
Okay. Give me a d6 roll, Karis.
Okay. 1.
A 1. So, you suddenly feel just kind of like this energy flow through you, sort of similar to when Renan heals you. And you just feel like life force was returned to you. You weren't down any HP or anything, but like you just feel kind of that same type of feeling come to you. And Brooks looks at you and just says, "So how do you feel? Feel better?"
I like look down at my mark,
Looks the same.
and I'll look back up at him. I don't know. I feel like when Ren heals me,
Well, maybe you're healed. High five.
Can
like, wait. So maybe okay. I have an idea too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So when didn't we say that there was like maybe if we look and see if there are twigs in the cut and then or I guess roots now and then get them out, then it will make it so it doesn't go anymore.
Makes
Did we
sense.
say that?
Like get them out.
We saw the
Can you
twigs
pull
in
them
the
out?
undead
Yeah.
people. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I just remembered we were supposed to look in mine, and remember Carter stabbed me and everything, and then I got excited and then I forgot to look and see if there were twigs in my blood.
No, we looked. We didn't see anything, right? Oh, really?
Just moved on. I forgot.
Anyways, he goes over and grabs like a little knife, like a scalpel type thing, and just like, want me to try to cut it out for you?
I mean,
Have you ever done that before?
Renan has his
This is
healing
new.
powers ready and being like, well, I mean, no harm, no foul.
This is very medieval.
Karis?
well, I mean, maybe you could like, peek inside, and see if there's anything, and if there is, then like,
We carve it out and we heal you back up.
I guess I don't know. Do you think the potion thing worked? It doesn't look like it did anything.
Oh, well,
I guess
we can always try this. And he's just like, you're gonna have to hold real still for me. And the magic hand kind of like comes up and kind of like is nearby the point where your marking is on where your bite mark is. Looking like he might
Are you okay
use
with
it
this?
to look in.
What?
Are you okay with this, Karis?
I don't know. It just seems like maybe it would be good to do.
Oh, it's your choice. It's your body. You need to be okay with whatever he's gonna do.
I mean, I'm the one that said it, so I mean, Carter already stabbed me yesterday. I bet the injection hurts way
What?
more anyway.
Someone else stabbed you?
I asked him to.
It was a consensual stabbing.
I see. Okay. Well, that's kind of weird. But, whatever you like to do.
Renan
I like to
puts
stab
his
people, so I did at
Renan puts
least.
his other hand out just for like Karis to hold on to if she needs to squeeze something.
I'll take it.
So
He's gonna regret that later, but sure.
Crack.
this is probably going to hurt a lot.
Okay, I can do it.
Okay.
It probably won't hurt as much as being punched in the face.
We'll see. And he kind of goes up with it and has his one hand sort of like there to start looking into the skin to see if you can see anything, and the other hand he brings the knife up and he begins to cut into you, and like tiny little drops of blood start to fall out of it, and they instantly turn to that black mist again, just and hits the,
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's happening too. I forgot to say that.
it's like, whoa, that's kind of strange. It's like, that's hard to see right now. I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Rolled really bad. 8, 9.
9. Okay, so it hurts real bad. You're wincing hard. You kind of flinch. It makes them cut you a little more than intended. And yeah, it's pretty painful. Your eyes like winch shut and you tense up really bad. And he's like, "Oh, hold up," and he's just like trying to hold on to you.
I'm sorry. I didn't think it hurt. Okay, I'm doing it. It's fine.
And
I'm,
he
like,
continues
gripping onto Ren's hand.
he continues to cut in. Black smoke stuffy or whatever it is coming out of your wounds more and dissipating into the air. He's like, this is hard to see, and he's going. You kind of like look down there. I need anybody who's watching this to give me a perception roll.
12.
12.
Oh, hold on. 22.
Ooh, okay.
Nice.
So
Nice.
you're probably in a little bit of pain, just kind of feeling your hands getting crunched there, running. But Raya, as you're watching this, you watch as it almost looks like through her veins in her arm, there's like almost looks like black stuff is like going through it and moving up her arm from what you can see. It's very hard to see through like the little bit of misty smoke stuff that's coming out of her arm as this is happening, but it looks like there's something moving under her skin.
Move like, does it look like the black blood that she had when it like dissipated, or?
It kind of looks like the black
Okay.
blood, yeah.
But it looks like it's moving, as in blood would, or like it looks like it's like moving like in a creepy way.
This gives you creepy vibes, like something kind of
Like a creature.
like something like kind of moving out of danger almost.
God.
Oh my gosh!
I'm going to kind of look and say, what is that?
And Brooks will kind of look and just be like, what's what? I don't. What do you mean?
What is what?
Oh,
What is what?
Am I?
Ah!
Can I see it still? Did it look like it moved away, like up her arm?
Yeah, it went real quick and like it looks like it's gone now. And Brooks like stops cutting and the smoke again eventually dissipates and you guys look down and it just looks like sort of like a bite wound with a cut in it now. It doesn't look like there's any black stuff really at the bite point.
Does any part of her arm look different now? Like where I guess where did I see the thing go up or down her arm?
It went up her arm.
Up? Does anywhere up here look different now?
You run over to her and start looking at her arm and you don't notice anything.
What? What is what? Right, you said what is what? What does that mean?
I saw something that's interesting. I'm trying to like remain calm. It looks just different than what I was thinking I'd see.
And there's no black by your bite mark anymore. It's not black anymore. It's regular skin colored. And Brooks is like, looks like I got it. And that healing, that healing energy you feel, just like seals up the wound instantly that was there. Looks like it just kind of continues over and heals it up.
Where did I see it go? Like, can I pinpoint exactly? Or obviously it's like through the veins probably, but would I be able to tell where I thought it went, like on her arm?
I mean, it was very faint, and it looks like it went somewhere under her skin, upward. You don't know where it went after that.
I'll like hack her arm away.
Okay, so I'm better now. Like I'm all good. Like it's gone. Like you made it go away.
Looks like it. High five.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm going to. I don't know if I should alarm you. But thinking that was alarming. I guess I'm gonna. I'll kind of sit down and say, Paris, I need to tell you what I saw. But I need you to stay calm because it's probably been there for a minute, so it hasn't done anything yet. But I did see something move from that part of your arm up your arm. It looked like.
What?
Mark, did it look like it was alive to me?
I mean, it looked like something
look like
fleeing. Like, that's the vibe you got.
Okay. I'm gonna just say it looked maybe like it was moving up and potentially fleeing the scalpel.
What?
So I don't know what it is. It could be like a creature or something. It hasn't hurt you yet, I guess, but
maybe we should have gone with plan B.
Did you not?
Should I just like cut off like my whole arm maybe?
No,
Or
Oh, my hand.
Where is it now?
Hey, Karis, remember? I said we need to stay calm. I asked Mark, how big was it? Was it like a little worm, or was it what did it look like?
I mean, you can't see what it is, but it's like whatever might have made up the bite mark coloration. It's just kind of like whoosh, up the arm, and
can I try divine sense and try and see anything about the marking, or like try and see if I notice any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet?
Yeah, you do that, and I mean, you don't see anything. You do notice though, like the particles out where you are at right now are significantly less than what was previous.
Around what?
Just in the air.
Just
So.
in the
area. Okay.
Yep.
But I'm not getting like a beak, like a target of like some worm in her or anything.
No, I mean, you didn't get it with anything before either.
Before, yeah.
Okay. So she's trying not to panic. So she's like, okay, I'm trying not to panic. Okay, so
Appreciate that.
look, where is it now though? And she starts like looking.
I mean, I can take a look if you want. Here,
Yeah,
go
help me.
ahead. Remove some layers so I can get a good look.
Okay.
Are you sure?
You watch as Roden just kind of like
I thought
almost like walks out of the shed at this point.
He leaves.
Yeah, he's like kind of like
Grossed
when
out?
that happens and just kind of like walks out.
What's his? Can I?
suspiciously or like grossed out?
Yeah, rolls.
Sure.
Insight!
Insight rolls.
Can I do one too? Can we all
Yeah.
do an insight roll?
You guys can do insights if you want.
Woo!
Natural one.
Natural one!
Are you
Whoa,
guys?
whoa.
I'm rolling really well today. I don't want to jinx it, but like I'm probably gonna roll bad later. But I got 17 on the die. 22 again.
22. Okay. He almost looks embarrassed, kind of.
I wondered. Because she's starting to take off
Why?
clothes,
Oh.
removing layers. Maybe.
Oh, I thought you meant skin layers. So I was like, yo, this is
No,
gonna...
clothes layers.
Okay, yeah, Reddit's turning too.
I'm gonna lean in and I'm gonna like try, I guess, to do my very best to point to where I thought it went for Brooks.
Okay.
It's like probably like what, right somewhere up here or no?
I mean, you saw it go up the arm, but you don't know where it went after that. So.
Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna just point to the general area I thought it was. And I'm gonna look in really closely so I can hopefully maybe look for Brooks too and point it out if we see it. If we're digging.
So you can give me an investigation roll as well, Brooks.
Okay.
That's a natural
Please do
one
well.
from him. So.
Oh no! I did really well though again. Okay, let's see. Insight you said or no? Sorry, insight.
Investigation.
Investigation.
We're taking off
20.
the other arm now.
20.
Right?
Okay. So you guys kind of begin
Let's
to
hope I keep
look
rolling.
around, and Brooks is just like, I don't see anything.
Terrible doctor.
You look around to Raya, and yeah, you don't see anything.
Oh my god.
How are we like in her arm? Are we like digging in there?
I mean, you're not digging into the arm. You're like looking at kind of like at the skin level for anything. Just any
Yeah,
dark
it's like
spots or
I
anything
think she
strange.
like moved a lot of her like top off and was like trying to look and see where it went, right? That's what I
Yeah.
thought you were doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's more just
Can I
like
move?
getting as much skin showing as possible to see if you spot anything
Okay,
under the
so-
skin.
Mhm.
So we're not like digging with a scalpel. I thought we were digging with a scalpel.
No, you're not cutting her open
In there.
more and more. That would be
Okay.
awful.
Sounds morbid, right?
That would be so bad.
Try it. I thought we were like in there, like.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
wouldn't
Like,
be
peel
so
back
chipper
skin.
if that.
No, like just
Oh,
start
wow, she's taking this really well.
exploring her like the movie Holes and just like cutting up holes
Moving,
everywhere.
yeah.
No, we're not doing that here.
No. Okay. All right.
Renan looks back a little bit. Is she at least like decent? Like 'cause you guys were saying something about layers or something. Like but you're just like showing as much as you can where it was, right? Is that
Yeah,
what you're doing?
she'd still be somewhat covered. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. It's like, yeah, okay, okay, what about this? And he moves the dancing lights under her arm so it like illuminates through her skin,
Okay.
like as if you're putting a flashlight.
Okay. So through like the thinner bits of skin, you don't really notice anything, and then other parts of the body are just way too thick to be able to see through. It's a good thought though.
You guys.
It's mostly like arms and fingers and stuff like that. You get a little bit of visual. Torso, you can't see anything.
Ooh, I got an idea. Okay, all right, okay, okay. So do we think this is like a thing? Like, is it a creature like that's inside of her? I'm sorry. What are we?
I don't
what
like
do we
thinking
think
about
is happening?
that.
It looked like it knew where the tool was.
So it thinks.
I mean, I don't know if it's
Or has
sentient,
instincts.
but like at least it knew to flee. Which
Okay,
makes me think maybe it's a.
I'm trying something.
Virus
I
or
don't know.
something?
And he's gonna just grab her arm, and I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire
Okay.
and try and target this thing.
Okay.
But it's gonna be all of us.
Let me
Everything in a
see how
20-foot
this.
cube.
Wait, we're getting
works.
cooked. What's going on?
No, it's Fairy Fire. Each object in a 20-foot cube is outlined in blue, green, or violet light. Any creature in the
Oh.
area when the spell is cast is also outlined in light if it fails a dexterity saving throw. For the next 10 minutes. It has nothing about if you can see it, unless you attack it. So then any attack roll against an affected creature object has advantage if the attacker can see it. And it
Okay.
can't benefit from being invisible.
Let's first see about the dex check just to see.
That's why-
weird.
Roll this.
The
17.
weirdest doctor check.
17.
Well, because like in his mind, you guys are making it sound like something's inside of her. Like,
Yeah,
What's your
no, it makes
DC?
sense.
running
I'm
away
thinking of a
from
little
you.
worm.
I got a 17. What's your DC?
Oh no. Oh
That's
no. 13.
Okay. You don't see anything.
What about us? Because all of us glow, right?
I mean, all you guys are glowing, but you don't see anything like inside of Karis, I guess.
Sorry, it was worth a try. You guys look good in violet
Well-
though, and then he shuts it off.
Let's do this then. It hasn't hurt you. How many days has it been since you got bit? Like, how long has it been?
Let me look.
At least a week. I don't know.
It's probably been close to a week. It's a little less than a week, honestly. So, yeah, I think it's been 1, 2, 3, 4 days since that happened.
Okay. I'm just gonna look at Karis and say, look, I know this is obviously not ideal, but it's been almost a week and it hasn't quite hurt you. You know, it hasn't hurt you yet or anything. We'll just see if there's any markings on your skin maybe a little later, and I don't think it's done anything yet. So it hasn't moved until we cut at it.
Like,
so
what if
we
it's
should
like gonna
wait.
be somewhere weird? Like, what if it's gonna be like on my throat or something, or like on my forehead, or on I don't
Well,
know.
forehead would be ideal because it'd be easy to see, but these are fine. But yeah, no, I think I don't know. It didn't seem to move until we
Tried to go
exposed it
after
to
it.
like, yeah. So maybe if we'll see if it leaves marks, or we can see if
Maybe you
something
got a
changes from
parasite
that.
that's hiding inside of you.
Well,
you might.
Alright.
That's
That tone was like
You know.
comforting.
Also, Brooks, have you heard of bedside manner? That might be something else that you may have to learn as a medic. But
I shoot straight. I don't mess around.
that is fair. That is
What is up? What's a parasite mean? That's a weird
Something
word.
that lives inside of you and feeds off of you.
What?
it's like you're
Like eating me?
Wait, but stop. There's not parasites don't always.
I told you need to frame stuff
Bad.
different with Karis.
A friend
I-
who hangs out
parasite-
with you all the time and you help him out with your body. How's that?
A
A
friend
little better.
that hangs out with you. That might kill you, like you said before.
I guess.
That's a crappy friend.
Maybe, but what we can see I guess if there's we'll just watch your arm a little further up and see if there's any new markings or anything that doesn't,
Why don't we
seem-
step out and do you guys want to look real quick to see if you can see any markings, right?
We can't. Wait, you mean any where what here or something somewhere shoulder?
Anywhere. Yeah.
Oh,
I
like
mean-
take off all my clothes and look.
I mean, you don't whatever, however many you want. I'm just saying I can turn around and we can walk outside and you all can just check.
Yeah, okay, that sounds
Brennan,
good.
It doesn't know.
We can
yeah.
check.
He just walks outside.
Okay. So yeah, you
waiting with Roden.
you look and I mean there's nothing. Whatever it is, it must be hiding.
Oh my god.
I hate that. Okay. Okay, we'll keep track. I guess kind of check and just see if there's anything that you notice that's different or if you feel different. But I think that it'll be okay for now. We'll just watch it.
I feel like this is the worst week of my entire life.
Oh, don't
That may be
worry.
true.
You'll be
but,
okay.
We're not.
Like, do we want to add more crappy things to happen this week? Like, does anyone want to just slap me in the face right now?
She sounds
Well,
like she's got
okay,
some issues,
let's-
guys. Maybe I should take a walk.
I'll wave Brooke and Brooks and be like, get out of here. Or just stop talking, kind of wave. But look, I know this isn't pleasant. It's not good, but I think we really. It hasn't done anything yet, and I think we saw that. If it were going to spread, it spread. Maybe your markings or whatever's going on is stopping it. Maybe it's just in you, and maybe it won't do anything. I don't know, but
It's
Well,
a friend,
it's
remember?
okay.
A good friend.
I thought Brooks left.
I'll
Is he
do
like
it to
in
Brooks
the
again.
doorway?
Yeah, he just kind of gets to the doorway and turns back.
I'll keep waving Brooks out, get out of here. Yeah. So I guess maybe it's not the. Maybe your body is stopping it. Something in your markings or whatever is in you is stopping it
It's
from going.
like I
where
wouldn't
it's
be that
going.
worried if it didn't already get bigger.
Maybe in your weakened state from the injection, it spread a little bit, and now that you're back to your full strength, it won't.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! What if? What if? And she's like yelling. I'm sure the people outside can hear her.
And like Brooks and Carter are outside talking, or Brooks and Roden, not Carter. Yeah.
What if when Roden gave me that injection, it gave that thing an injection and it has powers now?
I mean,
I mean,
I don't think so.
Like, what does that
I
mean?
don't think so. I think it might have, but then again, it also made you more powerful too. So I think it evens out, right? I think, and I guess have we noticed it spread since? Because obviously when she got the injection, it spread a little bit. But have we noticed anything since, or has it been about the same?
I mean, the tiny bit you saw, it grew a little bit, and now it's hiding. So
Gross.
Okay.
there's definite reason for some concern. It seems.
Yes, I'm trying to be calm though.
I'm telling you as a
we'll
player.
Just monitor it. I'm very calm. Let's just.
Okay.
Listen,
and
Paris,
what?
if I'm the one who saw it, obviously I'm no medic, but even
You should be.
I don't have the skills, just the observation. But maybe if you wanted, obviously this isn't great. It's not a great option. But we could wait for. Or actually, we have a few options. We could wait for it to resurface, and maybe have, instead of that guy, have maybe Ren cut and I watch and we see if we can get it, or we could, look for it now. But I don't know what you prefer.
Well, if we can't find it now, I don't know where we'd look. Is it in my tongue?
No, I think it's not. But why don't we just keep track and wait and see what we see?
Okay, you're gonna think I'm crazy, but just bear with me. And I look down at my marking, because sometimes I feel like, especially Mr. Shaw had suggested maybe it's sentient.
Mm-hmm.
Just my normal markings. And she'll be like, "Hey, I don't think you're a person, but if you are a person, then maybe try and get rid of this thing that is apparently living in my body and hiding, okay?" Does anything happen?
No.
Talking to your shadow doesn't
Anyway,
work.
I don't have
Check
any-
mark.
I tried. I just keep
charm it.
I just keep hoping that I get a moon lady.
Oh.
I think our best bet is probably to just be really observant and wait and see what happens. We can even, track symptoms or see if you feel anything different in a different part of your body. And I guess if we need to cut it out, we'll cut it out when we see it.
Or chop off my whole arm.
Roden walks in
I don't think.
and just we should get going. If nothing is to be done here, we should keep moving.
Are you not concerned? This is concerning. Are you not concerned about this a little bit?
I think she'll be fine.
Why would you think that?
You're tough.
Yes, and I think she'll be fine too. But I mean, we shouldn't just ignore it. We should probably.
There's nothing to be done about it.
Yeah, we kind of missed our opportunity to cut off the arm.
Wait, you said you'd let me give you a haircut, Roden. Can I please give you a haircut, please?
Quick one. Everyone
wanna
can
do something
compose
normal.
themselves for a bit. And he'll go and grab the chair and set it down, and go and grab a pair of scissors and hand them to you. He removes his hood.
Do you want a haircut?
He just glares at you. His hair's already super short, so
What?
his hair's
Sorry,
basically
buzz,
buzz
isn't it?
cut right now. So,
Cut even more off.
but yeah, Roden
him
sits
fall.
down and just says, "Go ahead, Karis. If it makes you feel better, give me a little trim."
Then he has his hood off. Does he look? Now that he has that off and I don't know. She'll make him take off his jacket. She'll take it off. It's gonna be easier. You're gonna get hair all over inside your hood.
He removes it.
Does it look different?
Not from anything you've already seen before.
Okay, I didn't.
He looks maybe a little skinnier, but
Skinnier.
yeah, he looks pretty skinny.
Okay. She'll start cutting it and be like, "Have you been eating?
I mean, yes, when I can.
You lost weight."
Well, been moving a lot.
You look really tired too.
I feel fine.
So she'll probably take the scissors and she's just and is trying to calm down. She might finger comb through his hair way longer than necessary because she's trying to calm herself down.
Mm-hmm. And Carter's standing in the corners, kind of crossed arms, watching you. I'm guessing you two are still there as well.
Can I just kind of observe, make sure like I'm looking, I guess at Karis to make sure like I don't see anything. I guess on the area that I saw the thing or the arm area.
So just watching for any indicator of her little black thing.
Anything gross, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Nasty bug.
Our fourth party member.
Yeah. What's the name?
Oh my gosh, you have to name it.
Okay. Just keep an eye out. Yeah.
Junior.
Sounds good.
Steve Jr.
And Brooks is just like, I'm gonna go take a quick walk for some new ingredients. So, you all enjoy my shed.
We just like hijack it.
I look at
The
Raya.
terrible surgeon who works out of a shed.
Raya, are you good with her? I think I'm gonna
Yeah.
go with him. Just help him out.
Okay, if you want.
Are you okay, Garrus?
Yeah, I'll watch her.
Okay.
Garrus?
Oh, you're asking her?
Yeah. Are you okay right now?
She's like doing this like on Rod's hair, like, yeah, but you're going great.
Awesome. Okay. Yeah. He sees that nothing's gonna happen. Renan's gonna try and go with Brooks. And, like, yeah, I can give you a hand if you want.
Sounds good. Okay. Well, I think this was going to be our time to take a break real quick. Just to go and use the bathrooms, refill the water, whatever we need to do, get a snack. So, we're going to just take a quick, 8-minute break. We'll be back at 22. So, it'll be 3:40 Central Time, whatever it is for you. And we will continue this story and see what happens. This is getting kind of weird, isn't it, guys? So, there will be a question of the day on our break screen
Parasites.
that you can go ahead and answer and give your opinion about whatever it is. If you don't have any D&D experience too, that's totally fine. You can just read everybody else's comments and interact with them. Make a new friend in the chat while we're gone, and we will be back soon. So, bye guys, for now.
Bye.
All right, everybody, we are back from our break. Thank you for sticking around with us. Also, I want to thank Equinox Kid for the follow. We appreciate that, and we appreciate all you guys just sticking around with us and hanging out. It's really great. You guys have been super supportive, and it means a lot. So, I appreciate all of you in joining us and sharing your different thoughts about your characters during the break or whatever it is. We really appreciate that, and yeah, thank you for being here. So, let's get back into this. You guys just had some time to investigate Karis's bite mark and whatever is inside of her, a parasite or whatever it is, just right up the arm somewhere else and has disappeared. So Karis has begun to start to give her friend Roden a haircut, who is the guy to that side of me. That's Roden, and this is Carter, if you don't know already. They're the two with him. And Renan went off with Brooks. So you said you were just gonna ask him a bunch of questions about himself.
Yeah, I was just like, oh my gosh, does a shell come off? And like, hey, I don't know anyone else who's been here before. It was like spamming him with questions
Yeah,
about
and
like himself.
you get like your expected responses for Tortle. It's like, nope, this is part of my body. He like smacks his shell a little bit, and yeah, just a pretty chill guy. You do get the sense, just kind of with what it is, like he wasn't chilled before, but he's chilled now. That's kind of the vibe you get from him.
Yeah, kind of. Oh, yeah, okay, that's a good question. Do I pick up on the idea that kind of like how Roden and Carter are kind of like, I'm brainwashed, so Colum's everything. I'll be like, oh, so you work for Colum? Did you volunteer for it? And then kind of try and pick up on if he's brainwashed too.
You get the sense that he's kind of under the whole compulsion to join. Cool. Give me an insight roll just to see kind of how much you understand.
See if you get riot roll. Ooh, 17 on the riot roll.
Okay, yeah. So you get the sense that he, through this conversation, you kind of get the sense that he is now fairly calm and very, like, works with people very well and everything and pretty chill as part of that compulsion. So his personality seems to have changed in large part due to whatever happened.
He's being coerced into working with everyone else.
You get that
by
sense.
Whatever's happening to him. Yeah, okay.
But he seems like he's cool with it. He seems like he's pretty chill with it and just like, yeah, this is great.
But he's still a turtle. Yeah. Well, Mr. Brooks, it's been great. My name's Renan, or you can call me Mithranon, whatever you want. But you're just pretty cool, man.
Awesome. High five.
What's a turtle version of a high five? Like shells, like.
Yeah, you could bump shells sometimes.
Nice. Okay. I don't have a shell to do it, but all right.
Here, and he like bumps into you. It's a lot of weight coming into you, so.
Yeah, I'm fleshy.
But you want to roll for your haircut there, Karis? Just give me a dexterity check.
How hovery are everybody else, by the way?
I'm like in the back, like I'm just observing her arm.
And
not, like,
Carter's just arms crossed watching you. He's not in your face or anything.
Okay, so they're not being like super close to me or whatever.
No, you got space to cut the hair.
Okay.
Please roll a 1. That would be very funny. You just like accidentally buzz his head.
Oh my gosh. I got a 11.
Okay, so it looks all right. It's nothing like amazing. He's not like a model or anything, but it's decent.
I wanted model status haircut.
Or roll better if you want a model status haircut.
Find like a talent for cutting hair.
But yeah, pretty normal haircut. Still a little long and scrappy, but it's all right.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I keep at least some length because I know he likes it like that. Mm-hmm. But I guess like what I'm trying to do, and I think at first I'm pretty like still panicky from everything, but she kind of as she gets more into it, she's just like trying really hard to give him something familiar.
Okay.
If that makes sense, like, so, like she's even like, kind of like being like really like gentle with his hair and like even like brushing a few strands out of his face and like making little comments that she'd normally make. and just like, yeah, just trying really hard to make it seem like as normal as possible to do something to him. You know what I mean? Like jolt him even just a tiny bit, or make him remember he likes a little bit of her old life or something. You know what I mean?
Okay. Just give me a persuasion roll. See how well you do with that.
Okay. Oh, I got a 23.
Nice.
Nice.
So he seems like very buddy with you. It kind of feels like being best buds again. You guys talk about some memories you have at the Iron Fist and just funny things that happened.
Yeah, she specifically will bring them up. Does he bring up any, or?
Yeah, he'll just like, oh yeah, there was that time that Melinda did this or whatever, and or not Melinda. That's the wrong person. That's
Miranda.
Miranda. Melinda, I think, is Raya's sister.
Yeah.
Oh,
do you know Melinda? Yeah.
No, so yeah, just very relaxed. There are the occasional interspersed things that do remind you kind of like that he is still working for Colum that he brings up. But there's moments where like it feels sort of like the old days.
Okay.
But you cut the hair and he just says, wonderful, it's perfect. And he stands up, throws his coat back on, puts his hood back up. Just like, we should get going. We've already missed a lot of today of travel, so.
Would it just be safer to stay here if there's all this stuff that's bad at night?
We'll stop before night. We should get going though. We have plenty of daylight left.
Okay.
So, Brooks is just like, bye guys. Thanks for coming by. Hope you feel better, and your friend doesn't kill you. Hopefully that didn't sound weird.
Not really, actually, considering this week.
Oh, if you ever need more of my special brew, come on down and I'll give you some. High five, anybody?
Okay, well,
gives Roden a high five.
Thanks for trying.
No problem. So, you guys begin to walk back up the road, that dirt road, to get back to the main street there and continue your journey west.
Really...
Wasn't very good at his job.
Oh yeah, no, terribly awful as a doctor. But I mean, like, you know, really cool as a medic. You know,
is this the only medic that they have in the whole rejects, Roden?
I mean, he's one of the best ones, actually.
Oh no. Are you guys okay?
Or who's worse?
I mean, there's people who could just, like, throw bandages on people, but this is... He actually does some kind of mystical stuff, so...
No, I mean, he had magic. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, you can,
is that
you
why
can definitely
you want
help
us?
a lot more.
Like, motion to Red. Is that why you wanted us, I guess?
I mean, Ren, you saved my life. So.
Hopefully you can save ours.
That's my plan.
Hey, Ren, you could be the best medic in all the rejects pretty soon.
There you go.
I got some stiff competition, but it might be something.
Yeah.
And there's a bit of like that break in nervousness of just chatter. Yeah.
Okay.
Compared to where you were at Spire, you could move the ranks pretty quickly.
That's the goal.
So you guys.
Karis is looking between you guys like.
I'm trying to plant the seed of like, hey, maybe this is like, maybe we do want this kind of thing, you know? Not actually, but you know, I'm trying to like.
Brandon,
yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Don't Lucille Bluth like wink. No, don't do that.
Okay. So anyways, you guys start walking. I need one of you to roll me a d20.
Not me. You guys know.
I'm always so scared to do it.
Who wants to roll me a d20?
I'll do it.
Go
Do
for
it.
Roll
Do
me
it.
the
I don't know if I want a
D20.
good or bad roll. Do I want a good or bad roll?
It's random
Never
right
know,
now.
Mark.
I made a random chart
That-
here, so whatever you get.
3.
3. Okay. So you guys keep
That's fair.
walking and continue your journey. There's some tall trees kind of around where you are because you're more in like a wooded area almost. And these look like some old trees that are just kind of blocking a lot of your vision. But the weather starts to turn a bit colder as you journey farther to the west throughout the day. And the sky gets darker as clouds roll in. And it starts to sprinkle a little bit as you go. And it's very chilling because there's like a cold breeze that's kind of blowing through these trees, and you guys are starting to get really wet. And yeah, Carter definitely turns his hood in more to protect himself from the elements. And I'm sure you guys get all bundled up too. Yes.
I want to do something to help everybody.
What would you like to do?
So I'll just kind of go in little rounds when it starts getting really cold and it looks like everyone's cold. And I can use prestidigitation to like warm up parts of their clothes.
Okay.
Cool.
So like I'll just ask them like, where do you want? And then I'll like touch like parts of like their jackets or something.
Okay.
Or if they even want to take off their jacket for just a second, like as we're walking, and then I can like make it really warm and then give it back to them. And I'll just do that for like everybody, including Roden and Carter,
Okay.
if they want me to.
They both don't have you do that. Like Carter just kind of walks through the rain, not really paying much attention to it. And Rodden, he's covered up and like it's just kind of falling off his jacket that he's wearing. So he seems mostly fine. But your friends can have it if they'd like. And just kind of relieves the cold a little bit here and there from time to time.
Yeah. Go like a 5-minute break before you get cold again.
But the
We don't
rain
need
can
hand warmers ever again.
the rain continues to get worse and worse, and it starts coming down harder and harder as you go, and your pace gets a little slowed because of this, and eventually it just seems like it's getting to be so intense and bad that you guys decide, or Rodden decides that you guys should take shelter for the day, and find somewhere to sleep. So you kind of keep walking until you find a house along one of the roads, and you walk up to it and go to find shelter in there. And it's cold and dark. There's some leaks in the roof, so there's some drops of water that are falling down. But you find a spot that looks to be all right for resting in. So.
Is there like a fireplace?
You look around and yeah, there's a little fireplace that you guys could put a fire in.
Is there like
What time is it?
furniture we can burn?
It's you guys probably would decide to do this about late afternoon, just with how the weather was really turning to be pretty bad, and deciding you needed to stop because it was going to get too cold and dark soon, and it might be pretty dangerous for you. But, you guys kind of find some blankets and some mattresses that are there and lay them out, and kind of get your spots to sleep by the fire as close as you can.
Can I look around the house and see if there's anything cool in it?
Sure, give me an investigation roll.
Can I come too?
Yep. You can also roll for investigation.
Ooh. Me too.
Rolling bad.
I got a 7.
7, okay.
I got a 6.
6. So this house looks like it has a fair amount of water damage just from the roof leaking. It's just kind of like a one-story house too, so it definitely just like seeps through, and the roof is clearly not up to what it should be to
Code.
protect a ton, but there's enough that you could get some protection. It doesn't look like there's a ton here. There's some old pictures you kind of go through of like a family and just family trips they were on, and um, some furniture that looks to be old and rotting. There's some evidence maybe of some mice that are kind of taking place or taking refuge in this house, to rotting food in the cupboards. It's pretty sparse though. There's not a ton that really stands out to you.
Okay.
How big is it? I'm sorry, I forgot.
It's just like a small one-story home.
Okay. I guess I'll go back to Roden and say, what time are we leaving in the morning?
First thing in the morning, as soon as we can. So rest up. And he'll lay down and kind of get settled in to go to sleep. Carter sits up awake for now.
Yeah, do we want to like do a rotate thing? That's what we did when sometimes.
I'll stay up. You guys get some rest.
Like a bunch of us should rotate though, you think?
Yeah, we can rotate.
Like 2 at a time?
So we'll do like 3 watches. So Carter and Renan go first.
Yeah, but
Best Friends Club.
Anybody want to take the second watch?
I'll take the second one.
I take whatever Rodden takes.
Yeah, he'll do the third one. So
All by myself.
No, I'll stay up with Raya as well for her shift. Make sure she's not
Okay.
No,
alone.
you never sleep anyway. You probably need sleep.
Yeah, Mark, I was gonna ask you. I know this is like a different world. So the elves, do we get that thing where we don't have to get a full night's sleep as well, or is that not relevant in this world? Like where you only need like 4 hours or something like that.
yeah, I would say just with kind of how it works out, if you are pretty chill, I'll let you do it tonight. If it's a continual thing, I might make it more of an issue, but just one night,
Right.
I won't do it. So
I gotcha. Just wasn't sure.
so Carter kind of sits up, just kind of sitting and listening and staring ahead.
The whole time, I'm like, so you started the Iron Fist. It's pretty cool. Yeah. James is pretty scary about to take my arms, but I bet you do that too. Yeah. I won a couple times. Yeah, I bet you'd cheer me on. You beat me though. You would. Like the whole night, just
Yeah.
continually making it sound like we're having a conversation and talking for him.
Yeah.
Just to try and get any crack out of him, anything the entire time.
You get nothing. He just sits there in silence.
Cool beans.
But
That's a shift.
yeah, nothing really happens. He kind of begins to nod off in the corner as he's there. It's Raya. Your shift has come.
Okay, I'll just kind of keep watch with the doors and windows and stuff, and also I forgot to ask this before. Had I ever heard about any sort of like parasites or any like stuff that I saw before? Had I ever heard of anything like that or seen anything like that? I mean, obviously not seen it, but like heard of anything.
I mean, you've heard of parasites before, but you don't know
Okay.
much about how to fix them or anything like that. And this one seems really weird too. So
Okay, I'll just contemplate life, then watch the windows and doors.
okay. And then we'll jump to the last one, Garrus and Roden. Just kind of sits up with
Drag
you.
myself out of it. Can I check myself real fast?
Sure.
Like as soon as I get up.
Go ahead. You can give me a, I'll say investigation or perception, your choice.
Okay. 1.
Yeah. No indications.
I'm gonna ask Rodden to help me. Will he help me?
No.
Why not?
He kind of like comes over and looks, but it's very half-hearted looking.
Okay.
So, not much happens.
Okay. Hey, guess what?
What?
Something really weird happened.
More
I wanted
things?
to tell you about it. Yeah, like a billion weird things happen. You haven't even asked me anything that's been going on with me.
What happened?
Why not?
What happened?
My dad, he told me about my mom.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who is she?
And she was an elf.
He looks kind of Renan. Really?
Like, yeah, like not like him. I guess there's two elves, two types of elves.
Oh, yeah, I think I've heard about that.
Yeah, so they're called sun elves.
Oh, interesting.
So like she could do magic and everything.
Without the injection?
Yeah.
Interesting. I'll have to tell Colum about that. You might find that interesting.
I feel like everyone knows that.
Oh,
The elves used to do magic.
sorry, I guess. I
It's
don't know.
fine. I just don't really like talking about Colum.
Oh. Yeah. But I guess how are you doing?
I mean, thanks for asking. I don't know. This is like the worst week of my life, I guess.
Yeah. I understand this has been quite a difficult week for you. It's a lot has happened and a lot of things I wish wouldn't have had to happen. So that I'm sorry, I guess. I wish it would have played out differently.
I mean, it's just just, like, okay, so my mom, she like left my dad, like just decided that we weren't good enough. And so he told me when I started like doing all this stuff, he was afraid like that I would leave too. And I don't know, it's like he was always alone. And then all I did from those last 2 weeks or 3 weeks or however long it was, when I went on like missions for Spire and stuff, like all I did was worry him and make him feel like I was leaving him. And then he just died alone.
Hmm.
He's just sitting there.
Yeah, it looks like he doesn't know what to say.
What are you even thinking?
About what?
I don't know, you don't even seem upset. Are you trying not to be, or do you really and you're not upset?
There's a lot of things that have happened that I don't like. But it seems like many of these things are going to be necessary to get what needs to be accomplished done.
So you're saying that Dad dying was necessary?
No. Like I said, I wish it wouldn't have happened that way.
Yeah.
But we needed to get you. That was our mission. That's what we had to do. We need to help Colum get what he needs to be done. And you three are going to play a big part in this.
Why Rodden, what made you change your mind? You said that at first, you kind of were trying to fight, right?
Initially,
Right? Yeah? So what made you change your mind? Why did you suddenly think that it was easier to give in? Like, what was that moment?
once Colum said to work for him, and decided it was what I should do.
So the minute he said that, then that was when everything changed and you saw things his way?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's just you kept saying it's easier not to fight.
Yeah, don't fight it.
So I didn't know if there's like a part of you that was fighting for a while when Colum first got you and then you stopped.
No, I'm just saying, when we go see him, you should just give him everything.
And she almost looks like she doesn't look mad at this point. She just looks like super sad. Like, just really like, yeah, just knowing none of this is remotely normal.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, Rodden, something my dad told me, I want to tell you, okay?
Okay.
So, when I started fighting and working for Spire, Dad was really upset because he said that he really wanted people to value me for who I am instead of what I can give them. Like, James really liked me fighting because I was a really good fighter, Rodden. And I made a lot of money. And I put on a really good show for people.
Impressive.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But he was upset because he didn't want me to just be with James or even with Spire for the rest of my life and just be someone that made James a bunch of money or was some tool for Spire. Do you know what I mean? And when he was talking about it, I didn't really understand what he was saying at first. But the more I've been thinking about it, the more I think I get it. Like, I don't know if Colum is right or not. I mean, I think some of him might be right, because apparently my mom thought that we were trapped, too.
Your mom
So
thought
I'm
that
not...
too?
Yeah.
Maybe this one else could be allies then.
Rodden.
What?
Okay, do you remember what I was saying before you thought about that the Sun Elves could be allies?
Yes.
Okay, what was I saying?
You were talking about what your dad told you.
Okay. What did my dad tell me?
That he wants you to be valued for you and not what you can do.
Yeah, okay, good. You were listening. So...
Of course I'd listen to you, Karis. You're
Okay,
very important to
just
me.
Well, yeah, I know. We're both important to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I'm talking to you about this. Yeah?
Yeah?
Okay. But the reason why I say all this is because this seems like the same thing. I don't... Like, even if, let's say, and I don't believe this, But even let's say Colum is 100% right. Right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't like how he's using you. You're a person, Roden. So is Carter. You guys are people. You matter.
We do matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
You shouldn't be made to do stuff you don't want to do.
But this is what I want to do.
Well, you're just saying how you don't want to hurt people and all that stuff, which means you're doing stuff you don't want to do. Right?
It's both at the same time.
It's both at how?
I mean, I want to help Colum so that we can be free. But I didn't want your dad to be there, and I didn't want him to fight against us. So there's both. I was accomplishing my goal, but it went down in a way that I didn't want it to. I wish it would have gone better. So it would have been, I didn't have to do anything that was unpleasant and sad and awful. But I have a priority right now, which is helping Colum, and that's what I need to do. And I want you to join me. I want you with me, Karis. I want you to help me. We can work together. We can help so many people if we just work together on this.
Roden, last time I talked to you, you didn't answer my question. How do I know this is you at all?
I guess I can just say, this is me. I'm your friend, your best friend. The one you grew up with.
Mm-hmm. Like, she'll like take both of his hands,
Mm-hmm.
and she'll be like, okay, so if it's yes, squeeze this hand, and if it's no, squeeze this hand.
Okay.
But is there somewhere inside of you, trapped inside, that doesn't want this at all?
And you have the no squeeze. Do you actually like Colum? And yes, squeeze.
Okay. I don't know. She like lets go of his hands.
We'll see him soon, Karis. And we can stop this fight. Stop the questions. Everything can be made clear. Just work with him and see the truth of what's going on and help people. I understand it's hard and scary, but once you understand what's going on and join us in our mission, you'll feel better.
Roden, I'm still going to talk to you a lot about this the whole time. First of all, okay.
Okay.
But for the way I see it, no price is worth my dad. No result. He was the most selfless person I've ever met.
Yeah. Your dad was a good man.
He really did, Ron. He really did take all of it. You didn't even have it dead at all.
Yeah.
He loved you.
I loved him too. He was like my dad.
Yeah. He wouldn't want this for you either. He'd be so sad.
He was just lied to his whole life too, though. He didn't understand. If he saw the truth, he would know too.
And she's probably crying at this point, like, and she like puts a hand on his arm a little bit and just says, and she's turning her face away too so he doesn't see her.
Mm-hmm.
And she just says, please think about him. Don't forget him.
I won't.
Okay? Don't act like nothing happened.
I won't forget him. We'll do this for him.
Please, no, please just think. Think about what he might want, even if you don't necessarily believe. Just think about it, please.
Of course.
Can I persuade roll or anything for him?
You can try.
With all this crap I've been saying?
You can try.
Breakthrough! I'm trying! I'm pounding on the glass! Okay, 19.
19. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see any real change in him. He looks sad. So.
Okay.
But eventually, morning begins to come, and everyone gets kind of awoken, and Carter and Roden get ready, and Roden says, let's set out. And I'll need somebody else to give me a d20 roll.
I'm not liking this.
I can do it this time.
Do it!
Ren roll. 14.
14. Okay. All right. So you guys are well outside the city area right now. And the roads are getting a little more confusing. There are definitely more back roads. But you begin to sort of get to a point where it is a little more open. And it's less, the ground is really damp from the night before. And it's very cold still. There's like that lingering cold chill in the air. But you guys can give me a perception roll if you'd like to keep watch.
Ooh. Yep, my good rolls are gone. 9.
9?
15.
17.
17 and
Yes,
to
we
15?
flipped those. I was doing so well before.
Okay. So you guys walk a ways, and it looks like Roden almost seems more confused as he goes. And there's a couple points like, oh, I think we took a wrong turn. We need to turn around. And you go back. And you seem to be
Yes. I'm getting lost.
taking a little more time than intended. He looks out, though, and like there's occasional points you guys can see the mountains off in the distance through some tree clearings. And he's using that kind of as a reference, it looks like, to keep you moving. But you keep moving, and Renan, as you're walking, there's like a point where you get to sort of a crest at the top of a hill, and you can see out a little farther. You see the mountaintops, and it's weird. You look, and there's some sort of flying creature that you spot way off in the distance.
Oh my gosh.
Way out there.
We just sob silently.
It looks like it's got big wings and a long tail. And it just kind of flies over the mountain briefly and then kind of disappears behind another peak. And
Is there a red-headed elf riding on the dragon?
just like a second, you see this.
What color was it?
It's hard to see from this distance, but
Did you guys see that? Yeah, did you guys see that?
What? Did you see my thing? And she's like looking at her wrist.
What? No, what? No. Did you see a thing? Is you okay? What happened to your arm?
No, I mean the thing, the parasite.
No, no. I was looking in the mountains. There's like I don't know, like a really big dragon or dracto. I don't even know what it was. Looking so bad.
That's what my mom saw.
We're all freaking out. I'm like, Carter, did you see it?
Carter just looks and kind of looks in the distance.
You saw it. Yeah, he saw it.
Roden is just like, what are you talking about?
How far was it, Ren? Was it far?
Like, it was like behind the mountain. Like, it was up flying. It just went on the backside of the mountain. You guys didn't see that. How did none of you guys see that?
It's
I just
really
keep
far
looking
away.
at my arm all the time.
That's fair.
I was staring at my feet.
What?
Wait, so you really saw it? You think it's a dragon?
I mean,
Or a giant dracto.
everything I've read about it or heard about it, that's exactly what it looks like. Or a really, Mark, would it be like a really, really big Dracto if it was?
Oh, massive Dracto if it was.
Yeah. Like a giant Dracto if it is.
I like that. Both those sound bad.
No, I wonder if that's what my
Are those
mom saw.
mountains,
She was
like-
because she said it was at West.
Do we know what mountains they were at, or no? Did she ever mention what mountains they were
This one? Sorry.
Yeah, there's like a whole range of
Okay,
mountains
sure,
up
I
there,
guess.
and it's like way out in the
Freaking
distance. You
out.
can see this. As you guys are kind of freaking out and like shouting and stuff, Karis and Renan, you start to hear like a little buzzing sound. It sounds like a insect, but sounds bigger, like big, like
Guys,
sounds.
but really, did you see? Wait, shh. Guys, stop freaking out. I hear something.
Let's see. You rolled it, Ren, didn't you? The D20.
The 17. Oh, the 14.
Yeah. Why don't you roll me 2d8, please?
Oh, sorry, guys.
scared.
I always roll so badly for us. I need a D8.
Oh no.
Where my D8? Say it.
There's. Oh, jeez. Can I lie?
Nope.
Can I lie?
Can I lie? A 7 and an 8.
15 total. Okay.
Stop it.
You hear this sound. It sounds like a swarm of big insects.
I think I'm allergic to bees.
Coming from one side of the road you are on. So let me switch over to. Let me get the battle
I
map
have a
ready
weapon.
here.
He doesn't have a
I
weapon.
don't have
They
a
never
weapon, I don't
gave him
have
a
a
weapon.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
yeah, they give him anything?
Worst
I have
kidnappers
nothing. I have
ever.
nothing.
Yeah.
Because my AC is like trash. I'm gonna get stung and just puffed up and go into shock and die.
We don't know
this
that
is the end
yet.
of Ren.
Oh,
This is the end of Ren and everybody.
I figured out what's wrong with this. Hold on. I gotta fix this map because I messed up on something.
Oh, I love it.
You get out my spells.
Okay, this should be fixed now. Let me add Karis and Renan and Raya and Roden to this. And I'll switch over to our battle map.
A scary map?
Our scary map.
Let me.
I am not ready.
Rose, sleek. Oh man.
This likes to be difficult, so let me add it in again. Window capture. One moment, everybody. Please be patient with me as this is.
Are you gonna roll initiative for my parasite?
Maybe. You'll see.
Oh my god.
You will have to see.
It
Rachel,
fights
what
for
are we
you?
naming
It's the wrong
Peter the
thing.
parasite? Or what are
Why
we
is this
naming
not
it?
working?
I'll have to think about it in
I'll have to
game.
think about it.
Rick.
This is
It's
really
not working.
not working for me.
I know.
Okay.
What isn't working? The window capture?
No, you just gotta figure out where the right thing is. Hold on a second.
Meanwhile, we can name the parasite. Name that parasite.
Chat.
Hey guys,
Okay.
if you have
Name that
for a name
parasite.
that- yeah.
Why is this not in here?
Ren soon. Oh no. What is this?
Okay, well it's not working right now.
Ah.
I'm covered in bees.
Is it bees? We know if it's bees.
Name it Chuck.
We'll just switch to this cam. You guys can see it. I will get this worked out for next time. But for some reason, it's not working. So, I'm sorry, everyone who's watching. This is a little annoying, but you guys can see the map, right, on your Foundry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I will see if I can get
Well,
this fixed.
I see.
Well, we're in a
At
chat.
the-
Yeah, you guys can see, though,
There's-
right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, let me update you to where you are. And I'm going to try one more time to get this in there.
And while I'm getting this set up, just a reminder, anyone watching on your PC, we have the D&D Beyond extension up, so you can go ahead and follow along on our characters and how much HP we have, especially when mine goes down to 0, and kind of like
You
quick
do.
summary of stats. Or you can do hashtag commands for different summaries for our characters or for the game. Mark did an amazing job on this site, so it's super cool.
Why is this not in here?
And if you want to give us a follow, that's the best way you can help us out. And obviously, just sharing this link to your friends is kind of the best thing that you could help us with. If, you know.
Post it all over.
Post it, spam it everywhere, make your parents see it.
I don't know why this isn't working. So, we will just
Is,
forget about
That's
this
all
for
good.
now.
are we
Theater of
doing
the
Theater of
Mind.
the Mind?
We're going to go to Theater of the Mind for this fight for the people listening.
We got it.
Okay, you guys can see the map, right? Yes?
I
Okay.
was gonna say, do you want me to stream the map on my channel? so
No,
we can
it's fine. It's
bring up
fine.
the boat?
I'm sorry, everybody, for this being really lame, but
No, it's not lame. Plenty
um,
of Theater of the Mind. It's
No.
cool.
we'll get
We
this.
will
Imagination?
describe things extra for you.
So you guys are on a road, and you're walking down the road. You hear this buzzing sound coming from your right, and thanks to good old Mike, you guys begin to see these little, tiny, flying creatures that have long,
Gross.
little noses, sort of like mosquitoes.
Gross.
7,
Ugh.
8, 9, 10,
Oh my
11, 12, 13,
Sorry.
14, and 15.
So yeah, guys, I'm not doing rolls anymore.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
God.
Roll well when the enemies have to come up.
There we go. So this swarm of bugs just emerges from the woods and begins to move towards you. And we're going to roll for initiative.
Oh man. Yep, that's accurate for his reaction right now. 4.
Wait, I think I got. Yep, 4 for me too.
Nice.
Oh, apparently, yeah. I'll
give me
let
a
you
high
roll
five
earlier.
there.
So 4 for... It's a 4 for Raya and a 4 for Renan. It's better than your 1 the last time we did an encounter.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, I got 10.
10 for Karis.
Nice.
And let me roll
I like how 10
for
is nice.
these.
You know what I mean? Like, it's-
Yeah, in comparison to us,
Speaking
yes, it is.
babies, but 10 is a nice initiative roll.
Okay. Let's do...
I feel like I either roll really good or really, really bad for like ever.
Yeah. Hey guys, we make it extreme. You're never gonna get boring
Yeah.
middle of the road stuff from us.
Extreme failures or
Alright.
great successes.
So...
Oh, I don't like bugs.
We
See
get
if
to
I think
enjoy
this
some
works.
bugs here.
I'll put in chat a picture, if I think it works, of the enemies. Because they're terrifying.
Like bat bug things.
Yeah, they're pretty nasty looking. So just kind of flying out there. And they begin to approach you guys. But Roden, is quick to act, and he immediately is going to run forward and step up to the side of the road, and he's going to put his hands together, and fire just emerges from his hands as there is a good cone of it that moves out from his hands. So I need to, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, say 7. These 7 here end up getting targeted with it, so they all need to make dexterity saving throws. All right. Let me roll for them. That is a success. Success, fail, 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 and natural 1 fail. I think that's all 7.
Hey.
So only 2 succeed. I don't think it's going to matter, though. As, yeah, all 7 of those just immediately go up in flames.
Ooh.
They do not
Okay.
appear to have
They're dead?
a ton. They just drop to the ground burning.
Oh, okay. Not that hard.
From
You
Roden.
can hear Karis go, whoa!
Yeah. So, that is Roden's turn. It is their turn, though, now.
Oh no.
2 move towards Roden. This one's coming for you, Renan. This one's coming for you, Karis. These 2 will go for Carter. This one's coming for you, Karis. And this one is coming for you, Renan, as well.
And
So,
none for
I
Rock.
think I can use that.
Raya, you're in the back, so you're safe. So let me roll some attacks. So 2 for Carter first. That will hit him. And that will hit him as well. So 2 hits on him. Let me roll the damage. 4 and then 5 piercing damage. And it looks like they are attached onto him. So,
Ugh.
yeah.
Like
Like the little straw part of their face just kind of attaches into his skin and is
Why
on
is there so many gross
to him.
Yeah, offer your parasite.
Renan, you have 2 on you.
He's like cat fighting him off right now.
11 for the first one.
Meets and beats, because my tank of a paladin AC.
And 18 for the other one.
You know it.
So 4 and then 6 piercing damage to you, as these both are attached to you as well.
Ah, get him up, get him up, get him up, get him up, get him up.
All right. And 2 for you, Karis. That is a 5 and a 7. Both of them miss you.
Yeah. Dodge out of the way.
Actually, no, it'd be
Their straw things are freaking me
it'd be a
out.
7 and a 9, but still misses you. And Carter, that is 18 on the die. That's the hit, and that will also hit. So he gets 2 attached to him, and he takes 12 damage from that. So those are their
You
turns.
said Carter was the one that took the 12?
Yes. Karis, your turn.
Okay. You're saying that some of these are literally like attached,
Yeah, they are on.
right?
They're on Carter, on Renan, and on Roden right now.
Okay.
If you hit them, would that like hit person as well?
You could try to hit them. You could try to hit them.
So also, what time of day is it?
It's mid-afternoon-ish. Afternoon day,
Okay.
midday.
Is it
So
that is it dim light? Is it gross or anything?
no, not really.
All right, I will cast Shadow Blade.
Shadow Blade. Okay.
Which I only tried once and tried it on a tree and it didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
And then Ren
And
touched
then
it.
her Ren. So
Yes.
yes.
Yeah, I'll do Shadow Blade. So it like comes out of my wrist marking and just like forms
So cool.
this shadowy blade in my hands.
Cool. Is that a bonus action or an action?
It is a bonus action, actually.
Sweet.
Nice.
So I can attack this round too.
Go for it.
Okay, let me see how this works. 2d8 psychic damage. Okay, I'm proficient with it, it says.
Okay, so go ahead and roll your attack
it-
then.
And it's finesse, so I guess I could use dex for that?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Let's do the one in front of me for now.
Okay.
Okay, I got a 14?
Yeah, that definitely... that does hit, yes. Just
Okay.
hits, actually, because it's tiny, so...
Ooh, okay. And
What'd
so
you
that's 9 psychic
Okay,
damage.
so you just watch as this blade kind of enters into it and just flops to the ground dead.
But go to, like, she'll, like, kind of, like, say to Ren next to her, she's like, it works!
He the whole time he's looking at it like, nah. Well, what did you roll to hit again? I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
14.
14.
14.
Okay. You done, Karis?
Yes.
Alright. It is Carter's turn. So he is going to just go and try to grab these things with both his hands. So first one is a hit, and second one is also a hit. He grabs them and just like squeezes them, and they burst, and his blood just like squirts out. But they're no longer attached to him. He kills
Well,
them
good
off.
job, Carter.
Yep.
Terrifying. God. Imagine our head. Like, those are our heads.
I know, I was
Yeah.
thinking that too.
All right.
Him on our good
He's going to run over towards Roden. So, Roden, it's your turn.
All right, so I have 2 of these things on me. I got Karis and Raya around me. Roden and Carter dealing with the other ones. Question for you.
Yes.
Because of, you know, my paladin lack of weapons. He's thinking right now, freaking out, if he would grab his moonstone and punch with that, would that be considered a melee weapon at all?
It's an
For the
improvised
basic
weapon,
smite?
I'd say.
Okay, would that count for like smites if I wanted to use that?
I don't
'Cause
know.
it's a
Does
melee
improvised
item.
weapon work as?
It
These
just
are
says
the
You know what?
questions you never
For
think you would
now,
ask in
I will
D&D.
say yes, and we'll look it up later for sure. But I'll let
Right,
you do it
okay.
for now.
Gotcha.
Since it sounds
Yeah, I
fun,
mean,
so
normally
let's
I'd
do
be
it.
Like, yeah, we use it with an actual weapon, but I'm like, I doubt he can find a stick or anything else that works like a weapon closer than his moonstone.
Yeah, we'll count it as yes for now with the improvised weapon, but I don't know. So
Okay. Yeah, he's freaking out, and he's kind of like looking at Karis and Ryan, be like, help! And then he's grabbing his moonstone, and he's gonna cast a bonus action Thunderous Smite. So the moonstone goes from silver to like electricity going around it, and he's just gonna try and bash it into one of them on his arm,
okay.
and trying to hit it that
Nice.
way. So I activated Thunderous Smite as a bonus, and then action would be, I'm guessing I'm not proficient, right? Is that what you're saying by improvise?
Yeah.
So is this strength or dex
For them,
roll? To roll for an
I
attack.
think it's strength for you at this point.
Strength. All right. Ooh, 21 plus 4 or 22. No, 20 21. Yeah.
21 hit. Yeah, that definitely hits.
Yeah. So I don't know what damage a moonstone, or if you're just gonna want me to use my strength.
Just
for
1
this.
plus your strength. So
1 plus strength. Okay. So 3 points of moonstone damage,
okay.
and then thunderous smite goes off as it goes.
Yeah, there's a loud like clap of thunder It just goes out. You can roll 2d6 thunder damage.
Yeah, he didn't think about this one. So that's extra 2d6 of thunder damage, 6 points. And then if it's a creature, it must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 10 feet away from you and knocked prone.
It's already dead, so.
Yeah!
Burst of blood as you crush it down, and just thunder just erupts out from that. Yeah, it's insane there. Okay, but you still have one attached
What
to
a
you.
way to go.
So,
That's his turn.
Raya, your turn.
Okay, I have my daggers with me, right? Because I got them back from my dad.
You still have your
Yeah,
daggers,
definitely.
yes.
Okay, there's still one more on Run, right?
There's one more on Ren, one in front of Karis, and two on Roden right now.
I'm gonna go over and get the one on Ren.
Okay.
Do I get sneak attack too? Because I'm by.
Yeah, it's attached to. It's not really. It's like he's right there. You got an ally within 5
Okay.
feet.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll first for attack. Is a 14 to hit good?
That just hits it.
Nice.
Ooh, okay,
Here we
and
go.
then I just rolled 2d6, 3d6 with sneak attack. I
You
don't
get
sneak attack,
2d6 with it.
2d6 plus my regular dagger. Yeah.
Yep.
No. Okay.
Your weapon plus 2d6 sneak attack.
So 7 with sneak attack and 4.
Oh yeah,
Regular.
this thing is dead.
Okay.
Very dead. You murder this
Okay.
one. More blood of Ren just kind of splurts out as you hit this too.
Okay.
It's in my mouth, it's in my mouth!
So,
And,
yeah.
And I guess I'm gonna move by. Well, that's it. No, I'm good.
Okay, sounds good. Roden goes. He goes and to grab another one to try to take it out. He will hit. And yeah, this thing gets he throws it to the ground and stomps on it, and it gets squished and killed. And the last one left last two left. One attacks you, Karis. Natural 20 from this bug thing. So
Maybe it really will suck out my parasite. Go for it, buddy.
go for it. So yeah, it latches onto you and begins to suck out your blood for 8 piercing damage.
Oof.
On
Okay.
that one. The other one continues to suck the blood of Roden.
That's an 8 plus a parasite, right? That's
What? No.
8 plus parasite.
You don't know what happened, but
Oh man.
yeah, more blood gets sucked out of Roden. So that's their turn. Karis, your turn.
Okay, I'll try and get this thing.
It is attached to you right now.
Can I still try and cut it, or?
Yeah. You just hold your shoulder up and just slice at it or something.
Yeah.
Go for it. Don't roll a 1.
Okay. I didn't.
Good.
I got a 17.
Yeah, that hits it.
Okay. Okay. 11.
11 will kill it. It is gone. You murder it. Good work.
Yeah. Thanks.
All right. Anything else you want to do?
Mm-mm.
Okay, sounds good. Carter will go. He'll attempt to grab the last one that's on. Yeah, he grabs it and just squishes it in his hand and kills that last one that's there. There's a little bit of blood just kind of covering a few of you from just kind of bursting, almost like weird looking mosquitoes that are massive. But Roden turns to all of you and just says, "Stop making so much noise. You're going to draw attention to things out here. If you see things, whisper it. Don't yell it out."
Sorry.
What's that for, Karis?
What?
The attitude. It's dangerous out here.
Yeah, I know. I've been out here before.
Have you?
Oh, yeah.
It's a wonder you survived.
When you guys
We
did
lost
kidnap
Ren.
us and hurt, people we love. So yeah, the attitude's gonna be there.
Also, are we lost?
I think I found the way. Let's keep moving.
You think?
Yes, I think we're on the right track.
You know, these things, if it is dangerous out here, we should probably know where we're going. I don't know.
Yes, I can see the mountains from here. I know where we're going. It's just there was that fork in the road. I made the wrong turn. Let's keep moving.
Does he seem nervous? Like, what's his vibe?
He seems a little upset. You can roll if you want to find out more.
Oh, nope.
Yeah, he just seems upset.
Can I do it too, please?
Sure.
Because he kind of lashed out. He's kind of a jerk.
Yeah, kind of being a little.
Oh, sorry, he's cocked. I'm sorry. All my scores
numbers.
changed. So I'm having trouble remembering all this. Okay, so 17.
Okay. Yeah, he just seems really upset that this happened, and like you guys are being kind of dumb, just yelling and stuff like that. So
Thunderous Smite, yeah.
making a thunderous smite, like you're drawing a lot of attention to yourselves. So.
Mm-hmm.
Front row. Okay.
Let's keep moving. And
If
Carter
we
will
want
get
to
to the...
back to the city. We can.
No, I'm taking you to Colum, and then we'll keep moving from there. It gets dangerous out here, though. There's threats. Big threats.
Like what? Yeah, like a dragon.
What are you talking about, dragon?
That's what we were freaking out, Roden.
Giant
I didn't see
Draco.
anything. Are you sure you know what you're talking about?
Yes, I
Yes.
definitely saw something up there. And we've heard about something like that being here.
Mm-hmm.
Fine.
So, sorry we were loud. It just really surprised me. Because my mom's dead body might be around here somewhere.
Yeah, and you guys didn't, let me get my gear, so I'm pretty, unprotected right now. Feel naked.
You'll be fine. Let's keep moving.
Yes, sir.
I wish I could give you, like, my blade. I'm still holding it because I think it's cool.
Cool. Like,
Ah!
No, don't touch it!
We all learned that lesson. Don't touch the
You
shadow
remember
blade.
what happened last time?
But
fine.
yeah, he keeps walking down the road, a little bit of a quicker pace, trying to get away from the location of this fight, as there's just these corpses of these bugs on the ground, and there was that thunderous smite that happened.
Yeah. As we start moving, I'm gonna kind of go up and go to fist bump Carter, like on the arm, and heal him 5 hit points.
Okay.
Lay on hands.
Give me a persuasion roll first.
Yeah. With advantage because I've been chumming it up with him.
Nope.
All right. It's not getting through yet.
He just immediately
so-
punches you.
11, big guy.
Okay.
You hurt. I saw that. Looks like it. You want some?
Give me a athletics or attack roll, please, just to see if you hit.
Sure.
Punch healing!
Punch healing. That's a 2 plus 4.
2 plus 4. Okay, he got a 16, so he just
Yeah.
grabs your hand, just kind of like throws it away from him, and he just glares at you like, if you touch me, I will destroy you, type of a thing.
Just trying to heal you, buddy. Like,
Well, now.
all right, fine. I will keep my 5 lay on hand hit points then.
Okay.
Or did I expend it in the action?
Wait, Carter, are you actually...
No, you didn't actually
Are you
touch him yet, so.
Okay.
Carter, are you actually hurt, though? Like, that one looked like he can heal things. That's all he was trying to do.
He just keeps walking.
Okay.
If you die, you can't go back and save your dad in the Iron Fist.
He turns back to you with this glare and begins to approach you.
Brennan's holding his place.
I'm getting between them. I'm like, wait, okay.
Roden goes back and says, Carter, you know, and he just stops. Grabs you by the shirt and just kind of throws you forward a bit. It's like, get moving.
Can I try and can I lay on hands while he's throwing me?
Give me an athletics check to see if you can do it.
18.
18? He rolled 18 on the die plus 10, so...
Like a high 5 midair.
Just-
Dang it.
He just throws you up, and it's too much for you to Yeah.
I'm gonna heal you one day. He like whispers.
But you guys keep moving. Keep walking forward. Eventually, it starts to get dark. You guys are approaching like a more wooded area again, and you see Rodden kind of looking around, and just kind of the options are to like go through this woods, or you could try to like maybe go around the woods. Um, but he looks and sees the mountains kind of directly on the other side of these woods, and he decides to take some shelter there and camp out. It's not raining, so you guys, there's not really any houses that you can see close by. So you just kind of find a spot under the stars to camp out for the night.
Would you be? I mean, we don't even have any bedrolls or anything, do we? Like,
Not really, no. You just
we don't
kind
have
of,
anything.
Are we getting rest?
you're roughing it.
Are they? Do they have any?
No, they're just roughing it.
Oh
Do we
my
bring
gosh,
food?
They're so brainwashed. Yeah. Do we have food?
I just realized that.
There's some rations that you guys probably would have, and he'll pass out like little trail rations as you go. But
Okay.
Are they gross?
I mean, it's just trail rations. It's not exciting, extravagant food.
I was gonna say Renan has nothing on him because he didn't have his packs on him.
So yeah, Roden,
Yeah.
or Rodden would provide stuff for those who haven't. It's you guys are probably really hungry still because there's not a lot, but you get some food.
Hmm.
Okay.
But it's time to sleep. So who wants to take the watches again? Do you want to do the same order or?
Sure.
Okay.
Dude, I go to Ren. I'm like, hey, you want to switch with me?
Keep on working on it.
Okay, but you, like maybe does Carter like hate your guts right now? Just don't like throw it
I'm
in
not
his
egging
face.
him on. I'm not trying to throw it in his face. Breaking through the shell. That's fine. It's,
I'm not sure if you're breaking through the shell. I think you're just making him piss.
it might. Oh, well, then the more he fights, the more he fights. Figure it out.
You're trying to piss him off on purpose.
No. But the more he remembers and the more he gets angry to fight for it, he might throw off whatever's happening. I'm not gonna. Well, okay. I was gonna try maybe once to heal him, but I won't. I'll leave him alone.
Yeah, it's just like maybe be. I mean, because when we were nice to him, that was when he was talking to us, not
It wasn't
making
me
him
being
mad.
nice to him. It was me trying to remind him, like, hey, dude, we have to be careful so you don't die, so you can take care of people. It
Yeah,
wasn't me throwing it in his face.
I think it came across that way by accident.
Well, then people need to learn to take it better.
No! Ren, they're totally brainwashed.
I know.
They're not gonna be really good at this at all. They're the worst.
I'm not good at this either.
I'm just saying, I think it's really good that you're trying to talk to him, but maybe be different about how you word it. It's kind of like that one thing where sometimes you accidentally come across as like you're being mean, but you don't mean to.
Yeah. I'll figure it out. I mean, that's the only thing that I'm seeing that's... I think you've noticed every so often that it seems like there's turmoil in them when
Yeah.
someone's brought up. That's the only thing that's getting through to him at the moment.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like I
I
talked
mean, if
to
you
him a
want to
little-
switch, you can, but I'll probably just piss off Roden, I guess, right? I don't think you want that to happen.
I mean, I
Didn't really plan on doing much talking tonight anyway.
okay. I mean, I think it's good you're trying to talk to them and you're being nice to them. I'm not saying you're not being nice to them. It's just, I mean, I don't want you to get beat to a pulp. I mean, look at him. He like crushed those mosquito things with like his bare hands.
If that's what it takes to have him break free, then it's okay.
I don't know what's gonna get through them. I don't know. I don't know if
neither.
anything will.
Are you feeling okay? Like,
With what?
the thing?
I don't know. I'm really paranoid. I look at my skin like every 5 minutes.
Let us know if you feel anything or feel any different, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
sleep.
sorry you don't have all your stuff.
That's okay. I mean, there's nothing I can do. As long as you guys are safe. Plus, and he kind of like twirls up the moonstone. He's like, Luna didn't leave me alone.
Yeah, it was pretty cool actually.
It's really stupid.
Punched
Is what it was.
things with a rock.
Kind of freaked out on that one.
Like hardcore.
All right. So you guys get in same order sleeping?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless Raya wants to change up anything.
Does Raya want
I'm
to be
good.
with anybody?
Okay.
Really?
So Carter and Renan, you're first. Anything special happening?
Sorry, who?
for.
Carter and Renan.
Oh.
It's like awkward for like a good half of it and just quiet, and then I just go. Sorry for trying to heal you, by the way.
You can give
We
a
need to pick
perception
it off.
roll real quick.
Perception or persuasion?
Perception.
13.
Okay. Sounds good. He just glares at you.
No, I get it. I should have asked. And then the rest of the time, he's gonna close his eyes and meditate and pray to Luna.
Okay.
Trying to ask just for any guidance to help keep us safe, but also to try and figure out how to save them, how to crack through whatever's going on with them.
Give me a charisma check, quick.
20. I think it's still 20. It's 4. Charisma, no, it's a 3. So 19.
19. Okay. So you begin praying and kind of entering into this state. You stop looking out at the forest around you and just begin praying. Luna, as you're used to, kind of approaches you into the woods, and it feels like sort of like weird because now you're actually in the woods praying to her, and she approaches you in this wood state that you're in, and she just says, "Do you need something?"
And you're still here. I
said I'd never leave you.
just keep on wondering and worrying about these two. It seems like the darkness has brainwashed them, or at least Colum. I think it's the darkness. I don't know, but trying whatever we can to break through to them, and just hoping maybe I had faith in you. You brought me out of darkness, and maybe you could do that to them too.
I would like to. That would definitely be something I wish I could do. I just don't know how. I don't know if I have that ability.
Yeah.
I don't. And then as she's talking, you feel like this strange presence kind of from behind you. It just seems to kind of almost start pushing her away. And she starts disappearing from sight as this bright light comes from behind you. What do you do?
He's like running after. I'm like running after Luna, and like
As a what light? Sorry.
A bright light just kind of begins to light up all the woods, and she just kind of begins to disperse into the ground and disappear.
yeah, he's like, no, Luna. And then like if she's actually gone, that's when he'd turn around.
And you turn and you look, and you see this glowing white silhouette, wings, feathered wings extended, looking at you. And you just hear, "I found you." And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Yeah.
What the frick?
So,
Okay.
there you go, guys.
Evil. I don't know.
Plot twist. It was the parasite.
The parasite.
Yeah.
Ta-da.
What is that? What is that? Oh, that's Bioshock. I keep hearing like the parasite. Like, that's in Bioshock. That's why I'm like the parasite all the time. Like, that's
you're
something
right.
familiar. What is that? But it's Bioshock. Okay.
Chicken Overlord knew.
He always
Knew it would
calls-
be
Cliffhanger
a-
time.
yeah.
There you go. You were right. So yeah,
Well, it is 6 o'clock.
there we go, guys. That is the end of tonight's Beacons Aura session. Thank you so much for everyone who joined us today. And yeah, you guys were really chatting a lot in the comments. I appreciate that. You guys hanging out and enjoying the content. And laughing along, watching along, stressing along, all the stuff. All the
Crying
follows
along.
too. Looks like we got a few more follows in this last second half here. So Silent Legend says Birthday Shark did it. I thought you already followed, but I guess something happened. I don't know. Weird. Thank you for the follow. I can't.
He said earlier, he's like, I'm gonna unfollow just to follow again.
Lorem, thank you for the follow. That's awesome. Thank you guys for following us, and we really appreciate all of you. Have a great week. Rachel will be doing art tomorrow on stream, so you can check that out. And we'll be doing some games throughout the week also. And then on Thursday, Bardic Dice for his game where Rachel and I are playing in it with a couple other people. You should check that out. It's 5:30 Central Time, 6:30 Eastern, if you want to come and join us for that. But we appreciate all you guys and want to say goodbye